Center. Put a round of applause together for those folks that helped us out here to CVP in Massena. Also a special day, not only is it championship day, but that lady right there that taught all of our anglers how to fizz fish, quality, get them back out there. It is Barb's birthday. On the count of three, happy birthday. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Barb. Hey, support for this tournament, Yamaha, Bass Cat Boats, and Power Pole. Bass Cat Boats, Yamaha, and Power Pole, they all did a tremendous amount of work. They were here late night last night helping out some anglers, so we appreciate everything they did. I want you to get extra loud for this. The entire NPFL staff, we are lean, we are mean. They all do about 6 jobs. Give them a round of applause. All of our content, folks, that you see on Facebook, on our website. So, Tanner, Travis, Ray, and Justin, give them a round of applause. Long days and long nights, we appreciate them. Progressive is one of our sponsors, Angler of the Year. They've been on with us for 5 years. They took a leap of faith. Todd Matthews, the entire crew, we appreciate them. That golden shield right there will not be given away today. It's a very close race, but at our final event, we're going to find out who's going to take home that golden shield. We also want to thank Bass Cat Boats, the official boat of the NPFL. Feel the rush. Strike King, Luz, Humminbird, Minn Kota, Power Pole, Pro Guide Batteries, Yamaha, and First Form Outdoors. At this time, let us have a moment of silence for those individuals that we've lost here in 2025. Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for the freedoms that we endure in this great country. We ask that you give our leaders strength and backbone to make the right decisions for the citizens of this great nation. We ask that you bless our police, fire, EMTs, and first responders. Keep them safe after each and every shift. Finally, those that serve this great country and sacrifice their time and sometimes their lives, our veterans, and also those that have made the ultimate sacrifice so we can live out here on the lake and catch big fish. In Jesus' name, amen. If you can rise, please rise. Our colors are right here to my left, your right, for our national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular
Stapleton right there, folks. Okay, before we get started, folks, so like I said, it takes a year into this planning. Paul Benson is the head of our schedule and does all of the legwork for the NPFL to work with individuals in each county and town and city in order to bring these events to fruition. So, with that being said, Don and Linda, please come up here on stage for me real quick. And Paul Benson is going to present you guys with our Drunkwood memento that you guys can hang anywhere you'd like here in the town of Massena on behalf right up here. There you go. Paul, make the presentation right there. Go ahead.
Don, Linda, we've been working at this for well over a year now. The facility couldn't be better. The town of Massena has treated us like gold. Thank you to you, everyone who works really hard. Your team up here does a phenomenal job. And on token of our appreciation, we just like to give you this Drunkwood, that commemorates the event. So we appreciate all your help, and we look forward to coming back.
I'll tell you what, we sure appreciate you. That when we first started all our fishing movement here, this is what we envisioned, having somebody like you come to the town of Massena. You guys have been fantastic. So thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you all. All right, we're going to get started here just in a second. Before, I want to recognize some people. So with our weighmaster, Billy Thomas, please come up here. I want Ian, Evan, and Emmett to stand right in front. Folks, Ian and Evan have been running fish all week to Barb and Mark and Tanya all week. Emmett is going to be running. He just signed a contract today. You guys stand right out there front. Give these young, they've been up at 4 o'clock in the morning. At that age, at 4 o'clock, I said, no, thank you. They never complain. Put your hands together for those three individuals. A great attribute to their mom and dad, treating them right and raising them right. Thank you. All right, guys, good job. All right, Billy Thomas, come on over here, my man. Come here real quick. It's hot out here. They've been fishing for a long time. What do you expect?
You know, this is like Apollo Creed and Rocky Balboa. It's punch after punch, and it's going to come down to the end. It's going to be get the tiebreaker rules ready.
Okay, here we go. Billy Thomas, take your position. With that being said, our first angler, Vexus Boats Pro from Charleston, South Carolina. How about it for Nick Gainey? Sorry about snapping at you. All right, here we go, Nick. 33 pounds, 6 ounces on the first 2 days. He's surfing in here. If you went to the big water, you were doing some surfing, brother. All right, there we go. All right, 33.6. For those people just tuning in to us, drive-through weighing, we keep those fish in the live wells. Nick Gainey, looks like you had a decent day today. Good to see you, sir. It was awful. Hey, you're in St. Lawrence. You're in Massena. It's going to lock in for me. Date 3 score right here. Lock in for me. 15-15 for a 3-day total of 49 pounds and 5 ounces right there. Who would you like to thank?
Thank you, Al. Thank you much. I want to say hello to my wife. I called her and told her I was coming in early so I could hit the road. I got 17 hours.
You and me both.
So you too. Yep. Well, I'm heading out.
All right, brother.
Hey, sweetie girl.
Be good, my man, right there. Nick Gainey next to the stage. Cue it up for me real quick, Courtney. There we go. Yep, all right, Vexus Boats Pro from Valley, Alabama. How about it for Harry Moore? So, folks, that individual said, are you going to sing it? Oh, hold on a second. Hold on, yep, we're going to have to go back a little bit. Go back all the way. There we go. All right, there we go. That individual asked that if I was going to sing that song. I talked with him yesterday. I forget your name, but I know your son is an E8. Is that correct? All right, there we go. Perfect. E8, so thank you for your son's service to this great nation, sir. Was it Thompson? Thomas, that's it. I knew it. All right, here we go. Harry Moore. All right, 21-1 on the first 2 days. Got 2 in the bag today. We are going to get out of town as quickly as possible, aren't we?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. There we go. We're going to go with 314 for a 24-15. Anybody like to thank real quick?
Yeah, my wife, she's in the truck.
Okay.
Evidently, she won't have the grass cut when I get home.
And there you have it. Harry Moore in the doghouse, heading home. Next to the stage, Wheatus Marine Pro from Cincinnati, OH. There we go, Dylan Freeze. Like a pro. Like a pro. Hey, Dylan. Right there. Dylan knows what to do. You sit down in there. He's got his lovely lady there driving the boat up. Did a phenomenal job. We will be in touch. We might need new drivers. Oh, it's not? I don't know who it is. Okay, Bill's daughter. There we go. 4 in the bag. 27.9 on the first 2 days. Got 4 in the bag. You said you wanted to show something? Okay, 1 to show. We're going to go with a weight of 10-14, 38.7. Show that off real quick. What do you say there, Dylan Freeze, the Ohio man? That's a nice brown one right there. That's a good one to end the show right here real quick for me, sir. All right, look, it didn't turn up. I know you were fired up, man. You're fired up for every event, but you're really fired up here. Just didn't work by. Let's get together for Logan Martin.
Yeah, dude. So I had a couple things going on this week, and today I showed up on a school that I had that were out deep, and I had an inclination that they were going to go shallow. Well, today, dude, I pulled up on them first thing, and they're littered everywhere. There's like 5, 6, 7 pounders everywhere. That big one I caught really quick, and literally proceeded to break off 4 or 5 more in like the next 20 minutes. I couldn't keep them on. It's probably the worst day of bass fishing I've ever had in my life. Should have had a gigantic sack today, but it didn't happen. So it's beautiful up here. I love it. I want to come back and get some revenge. So see y'all in Alabama in a couple months.
All right, brother, we'll see you there. Thank you back there, Dylan Freeze. All right, next, Kistler Fishing Pro from Lake Eufaula, Alabama. How about it for Keith Bardolph? All right, Keith. All right, my friend, pull up here. 26.10 on the first 2 days. Got 3 in the live well today. 3-1 right there. That's our friend right there. Come on up here, Keith. Does he want to come up on stage? Is that what you want? Oh, okay. We'll get that rod and reel over there. You stay right there, son. Stay right over there. 3 in the bag. 26.10. We're going to get you right on the other side by that first form tent right over there. 26.10. 3 in the bag. 315. 30.90. 30 pounds, 9 ounces.
Well, I let some people down this week, and I apologize for that. I just want them to know back at home this won't happen again. But, you know, I'm out here for 3 reasons, and the least important of which is to win. But I do want to win.
Sure.
I want to have a good time, and I check that block. But the main reason I do this is spread the word of Jesus Christ, my Savior. Man, anytime you can do 2 out of 3 in life, you're doing pretty good for the week.
That's a great contract in Major League Baseball at 666, brother.
That's right. That's right. You know, this is my first time up here. Absolutely beautiful. I loved it. I caught some big ones in practice. I just didn't have the tools to adjust when the weather changed. Yeah. And you got 3 days to run around and try to find out how to run 100 miles and where to go and what rules and how to do it. And I will be prepared next year.
We'll see you there, man. Safe travels back home. We'll see you in Alabama. Next to the stage, Skeeter Yamaha Pro from Granbury, Texas. How about it for Cody Bird? All right, Cody. Every time those anglers come up there, folks, just clap your hands for them. It's been a long, long week, 6 days, 3 days of practice, no days off, and 3 days of competition. It's about an 18-hour day on the practice days, about 14 hours on competition days. 22 pounds on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag. That's the way to end with it, sir. We're going to go day 3 here, finale Friday score, total score right there. 11-5, 33-5. Who'd you like to thank?
Well, most of all this week it's all been about that Fun and Son Skeeter Yamaha, man, running all them miles. It never missed a lick. I mean, we run all over the place. It's my first time here. What a beautiful place. People are nice. I'll be plenty happy to come back.
Boats and Tackle at Fun and Son.
Yeah, they have it all, man. I've been with them like 20 years. They keep me going. I tear them up and they fix them.
All right, brother. We'll see you down there in Alabama. Next to the stage, he had 22 pounds and 12 ounces on the first 2 days. Dia Scrap Metal Pro from Judsonia, Arkansas. How about it for Hunter Bogman? All right, Hunter. How you doing, brother? It's been a tough week for Hunter, but here's the silver lining. 1, 2, 3, and that's 3 silver linings. You're going to have more days like this. It ain't the Arkansas River, brother. This is a whole different beast. If anybody doesn't know about this man in northwest Arkansas and throughout Arkansas, if you see him on the list, just go ahead and pay your money and walk away from the ramp because he's going to take it from you. You grab those fish. I cooled it down a little bit. Your wife said I don't want it wet. I want them rather So hopefully it'll be all right there, brother. You got it, my man. All right, here we go. Day 3 weight of, I'm going to hand you this microphone so you can say goodbyes. 2725-3. Do your thing, brother.
Golly, I'm ready to go back to Arkansas. It's been a week. I don't know about everything you could have happen, every penalty you could get. I've got it this week. I've had a little breakdown, everything else. But I gambled a little bit today. I made a 202-mile round trip to try to go do something different. It didn't work either. I just got less fishing time to catch less fish. So I don't know, man. I got the family with me. My mom and dad are here. Thanks, Kyle, for driving me. Thanks to the NPFL. And I'm out of the championship, Al, unless I win the next one. So we're going to have to go win it.
Well, I'll tell you what. One thing at a time. Take our time. We'll see what happens. You never know, man. Just keep the pride.
Hey, God is good, y'all.
Absolutely right there. Hunter Bachman, folks. Diaz, Scrap Metal Pro. All right, folks. If you don't know, we will line up the top 10. We will line up the top 10 at the end there, and there will be some excitement there. But they are fishing for that beautiful 32-pound shield right there and that $100,000. So somebody's going to walk away with some big money. Next, Jackson Hill Parks and Marina Pro from Jasper, Texas. He just won our last event. He calls himself the average angler. I should say average fisherman. 32-12 on the first 2 days. How about it for Chad Marler? Whether it's average angler or fisherman, there ain't no average in that boat right there when you come from Texas. 5 in the bag today, 32-12. 32-12. Good to see you, sir. We're going to lock it in. Day 3 score on championship day. Total right there. Good live wells right there. They're fighting as much as they fought when you probably brought them into the boat. Hold on. 12-11, 45-7, 45-7.
You know, my fish were coming in real late. Early boat number yesterday, and then today. That's just part of it. But you got to adjust when you're fishing at this level. But, you know, I want to say thanks to all my sponsors, everybody that's coming out. You know, I really appreciate the support. And as always, thank you to the NPFL staff for doing what you all do for me. I'm ready to get back to Texas and take a little vacation when I get home.
All right, champ. Slow roll. Right there, your dad, man. We appreciate you coming out. All right, here we go. Lake Lodge at Chickamauga Pro from Greenback, Tennessee. How about it for Ricky Robinson? Our main man, Chuck, bringing him up to the stage. Chuck wears about 6 hats here at the NPFL. I am not going to do that to Chuck, man. I don't want him to go on strike. 27 pounds on the first 2 days. 5 in the bag today. Good to see you, sir. We saw them over there at Lakeview Lodge last night having some dinner out there. Looked like a great view. We're going to go day 3 weight of 17-7, 44-7. Show us what you got, my friend. We got some time. Let's see some fish, folks. All right, Ricky Robinson, 44 pounds and 7 ounces. There you go. There you go, Cleveland, Tennessee. All right, Ricky, real quick right over here. So 44-7, we kind of looked at it, you're going to be in that mid-50s to 60s to catch a check there, but a little bit of a good comeback today.
Yeah, man, I went down today, and I just pulled in on the spot this morning about 10 o'clock, and I stayed on it till 20 minutes after 2, and I bet I caught 25 or 30 3-pounders off of it.
Just couldn't get that 4 or 5 to come out of that pack.
I had him next to the boat, had my hands holding one of them. Man, he didn't want to go with me.
Isn't it funny? The 3s say, we'll go on the boat. The 4s and 5s say, no, we're not going. They've probably been in the boat. They're like, we don't like that ride.
Yeah, but it's an awesome place, man. Well, I love it here. It's just my second time being here, and I hope we come back next year, same time.
You never know with Don and Linda, folks. Right there, Ricky Robinson. Thank you, sir. Next to the stage, Discover Lake County, Florida. Pro from Leesburg, Florida. How about it for Tim Frederick? What do you say, T-Bone? Oh, we got a Bengals shirt right there, I see. There you go. Right there. The Bengals Mafia right here. All right. There we go, Tim. 32.5 on the first 2 days. Got 2 in the bag today. We'll go with a day 3 weight right here of 9 pounds. A 3-day total of 41.5. 41.5.
Well, buddy, I seen the whole lake today, or whole river. I went to the lake, and it started blowing as soon as I got there. With an early check-in, you're just kind of.
Yeah.
I was, I couldn't make a check, and I knew that I was trying to save points, trying to go hero, but it didn't work out for me. But I do hope we come back. I'll get some revenge on it. This is a cool place right here.
100%, my man. We'll see you there. Discover Lake County, folks, down there in Florida. Harris Chain is the place to be, catching big fish right down there. So we've got anglers coming in. Our last flight will come in at 5:15 today. The current time right now is 3:21, so we have a long time to go. We will have, like I said, our top 10 that will come in last. Remember, at the end of day 2, Drew Cook, 52 pounds and some change, had about a 3-4 pound lead over second place, but those top 10 were stacked up there. If you watched the live stream today with Luke Duncan and Fat Cat, there was a lot of fireworks that we saw back and forth with guys making those long runs. They had to get out in that lake. They knew where those fish were. It's unbelievable when you see the footage with Fullcom Media. They do such a great job. You look at that water, you almost think that you're in the Caribbean. That water is just absolutely beautiful and blue and clear here at the St. Lawrence River. But like Ricky just said, and Tim just said, they made long runs. It was a hero, a zero factor for them. You get down there, you really need to make it happen because your window of fishing is cut down to about 4 hours, maybe possibly 3 hours when you're running there, and the credit card get maxed out. Ken Duke, come here for me real quick, sir. I know we've got some milestones that are coming up. I believe Luis Fernandez. Go ahead.
Luis Fernandez passed 1,000 pounds in his NPFL career the other day, and today we've got two guys who are going to cross that mark. One of them is Brandon Perkins, who won the first NPFL championship, and the other is Patrick Walters. Brandon only needs about 5 pounds to surpass 1,000. Patrick Walters needs 16, but I don't think Patrick Walters has ever caught less than 16 pounds in a day in his entire life.
Here's the deal. He's only been with us for how many years? 3 or 4?
This is his 4th year, but he's missed an event here and there, and he's getting to 1,000 pounds a lot faster than the other guys have.
Absolutely. Yesterday, with 48 bags over 20 pounds, that broke the record of Santee Cooper by double.
Absolutely. Well, on day 1, we had 48 bags over 20 pounds. Yesterday, we had 40 bags over 20 pounds. Day 1 set the record for most weight to come across this stage. Day 2 is in 2nd place all time. This tournament will set the record for most cumulative weight at an NPFL event. It'll set the record for biggest average bass. It'll set the record for biggest average bag. And not by a little bit either, by a lot. It is blowing those numbers off the charts.
It's shocking. Come to St. Lawrence River and those records would break. I mean, I would have never thought it.
And you do it with smallmouth bass. I mean, everybody knows you're going to catch them here, but to do it with smallmouth bass is wildly impressive. And it goes to show you that if this were a 4-day tournament, some of these guys will be cracking 100 pounds.
Absolutely. Ken Duke, thank you so much, folks. The round table with Ken Duke, the first 3 days of practice, and all of our stats come courtesy of him. How about it, Bass Pro Shops Pro from Wagner, Oklahoma? How about it for Tommy Biffle? I was out at your abode today picking up Laura, which, boy, you guys were staying a ways away from the ramp. My goodness. But it was a neat town, very neat town up there, and the house was pretty neat. It looked like the owner knew Dwight D. Eisenhower. I heard there were some personal letters inside there that were framed. 31-12 on the first 2 days. Got 3 in the bag today. Good to see you, sir. As always, 31-12, 3 in the bag. Tommy right here for today. Total right there for 3 days. We're going to go with, lock in for me, there we go, 9-2, a 3-day total of 40 pounds and 14 ounces. Let's get back to Oklahoma, refresh, and we're heading to Alabama.
Yeah, we took a gamble today and run about 180 miles and fished 4 hours and rode 4 hours, but it didn't pan out.
You know, in all the years that you've been doing this, there's sometimes where you have that window. You might have an 8-hour or 9-hour day of fishing, but if you're going to make a long run, you've really got to hammer down on that 3-hour window.
Yeah, and, you know, I hadn't been down there in years and years and just kind of went on a blind hope that might stumble on and fall on them.
All right, brother, we'll see you there. Safe travels home. Tommy Biffle, folks. Next to the stage, Reaction Innovation Skeeter Pro from Piney Flats, Tennessee. How about it for Jason Abram? How you doing, buddy? Good, man. How are you? Good. That SHO Yamaha getting a workout today. He had 32.8 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. Jason Abram, the Tennessee Pro. Right here's today's total. 3-day total right there. 18.8, 51 pounds even. Show us what you got, my friend. Let's see some of them brown fish. He pulls them fish out, folks. Come on, give him a little bit of love right there. There you go. Jason Abram, it's a long week. I'm going to put it in 1836, 54 plus 40. About a 100-hour work week, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. And just like Tommy just said, I was behind the gun. So I practiced down the lake one time, and I had like 24 pounds down there. I just didn't want to make that run. I did today, and, I wish I would the other 2 days.
All right, brother, we'll see you there, man. Safe travels back home to Tennessee. Next, to the state. All right, here we go. Ionic Batteries Pro from Sophia, North Carolina. How about it for Brad Staley? Cool, calm, and collected. Double Dribble was the Nintendo game, Fat Cat. It's not Double Bubble. All right, here we go. 32.5 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. Right up there where it says score on that second line, that's going to be today's score, and then total right there. 18 pounds, 7 ounces, 50 pounds, 12 ounces over 3 days. Show us what you got, my friend. Brad Staley took a year off, had some business dealings, and now he's back again with the NPFL. Put your hands together. 2 beautiful browns out of St. Lawrence here in Massena, New York. Right over here, my friend. There you go. All right. We'll see where it lands. You never know. Just cross your fingers.
No, you told me to catch bigger ones yesterday, so I went out there today and tried to catch bigger ones, and it worked out. Now, today was a lot of fun. It's been a struggle all week, but please come back to this fishery. It's an awesome place. People up here are great. Just had a lot of fun this week.
Appreciate you, man. Brad Staley, Crass Act right there. Next to the stage, U.S. Army Pro from Marissa, Illinois. He had 29 pounds and 3 ounces on the first 2 days. Put your hands together for Josh Watkins. As Josh pulls these fish out of the live well, folks, I want you to get real loud and a big, big round of applause. 20 years of service to the United States of America. Go Army. Forgive me, Dad. I know you go Navy, but this is my man, Go Army, right there. Good to see you, brother. A picture, you deserve it. 5 in the bag today, 29.3 plus. How about 40 pounds? Double up the years of service. 14, a 3-day total of 44, 1 ounce right there, 44.1. Let's see some fish there, Josh Watkins, for 20 years of service to the United States of America. There you go, folks. Put it together. He's been under the weather all week long. He toughed it out just like he did in the Army, those days of PT and not so good food, but he managed to get it, and I'm sure the training in the Army helped out.
Yeah, I'm very grateful. I'm a very humble person. These opportunities that I get don't come to everybody. The Army stood this program up about 3 years ago. I was at Fort Leonard Wood. I've told this story over and over and over, but we're here in New York. I'm going to tell it again. There's opportunity, kids. If you're out there listening, the military is changing, and it's changing in a positive way. I joined 20 years ago, and I'm grateful. That boat right there, this is my last tournament representing the Army, like you just said. Today's my 20-year anniversary that I joined July 11th, 20 years ago. But that boat right there has 6 of my buddies that got killed in Iraq and Afghanistan. I represent those guys, and I tell their story all over this world. I just want to say thank you to the NPFL for giving me this opportunity to showcase, those fallen heroes right there, because if it weren't for them, I wouldn't be here. It's a little emotional, but no, thank you all for coming out here. I look forward to the next one, and we'll see what happens.
Absolutely, man. Those 6 guys we will never forget right there. Josh Watkins goes 20 years to the USA. Coatings Professional Pro from Campobello, South Carolina. How about it for Stacy James?
He went baby jumping.
What's up, big man? Right here. Stand, yep, right here. I want you to be on camera right there. All right, Stacey James, 30 pounds, 12 ounces on the first 2 days, 5 in the bag today, 15 of 5, 46-1 for those 3 days there. Probably not going to get paid. We'll get some points, see where it all lays out here, but the family in tow is always great.
Oh, yeah, this is my baby girl, Staley Ray, and my nephew, Kyler, my other nephew, Bray, and Talon came up with me this week, so it's always good for the family. I got an amazing mom, my papa, and my wife. She's there somewhere. She's a good one. Had a good day today. I didn't have a good sack of fish. I did lose 9 fish again. Like I was talking yesterday, I hate to say this every time I come up here, but it's like, dang.
They're tough.
I know if I could ever just get them in, but my day's coming, and when it does, I'll be grateful again. So.
Absolutely, man. We'll see you there. Stacey James, folks, we appreciate it. Good to see the kids up here and the nephew. Next to the stage, Rio Springs Ranch Pro from Nacogdoches, Texas. How about it for Lendell Martin Jr.? As soon as he weighs in this fish, he's hightailing it to the ranch. Hightailing it, 90 miles an hour. Not that fast? All right, we'll go 79. Keep it within the limit and out of those state troopers here in New York and Pennsylvania. It'd be 100 of them out there. He's right. 33-15 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. 33-15 plus. What'd you bring us, Lendell? What'd you bring Billy? Billy, finally caught some. There we go. 33-15. Let's see some of them fish, too. We got some time here. 5 in the bag today. Finale Friday, championship day. 19 pounds and 1 ounce, a 3-day total of 53 pounds even. That young man can flat out fish. Put your hands together, folks, right there for Lendell Martin Jr., 53 pounds over 3 days. All right, sir.
Oh, it's been a fun week. I've had, it's a blessing just to be able to come here and fish.
100%.
But it's been a blessing. My wife came with me.
Awesome.
And spent the week. And she's had a blessed time, spent a bunch of money. And then I brought my grandson and his wife, Alex. They're going to drive back.
Okay.
And we're going to fly home.
Hey, not a bad deal right there. The wheeler and dealer.
I'm not going 90 miles an hour.
You're going 350 miles an hour.
Yeah. But the biggest blessing of all is Alex and Tristan are going to make me a great-great-grandpa.
How about that? Put your hands together, folks. That is awesome. Great-great-grandpa. Still young at heart, folks. Lendell Martin Jr. right there. Congratulations, y'all. Next to the stage, Screaming Skull Swim Jigs Pro from Marion, Indiana. Put your hands together for Timothy Wilson. His cooler says water. That could be an ops thing. I don't know. We'll talk to Tim. I think that they kind of designate and market things different just so people don't dip their hands in there. All right, here we go. 31-14 on the first 2 days. Got 3 in the bag today. Hold on. Oh, never mind. 5 in the bag today. 5 in the bag today. 5 in the bag. I almost scared him. He about punched me. 17 pounds and 2 ounces for a 3-day total of 49 pounds. You got anything you want to show, or you just want to talk?
I just they stack it that high.
This is the best point guard. This is the best. They stack it that. I tell you what, that's another penalty, folks. No, I'm just kidding. Who'd you like to thank?
I tell you what, my family's hopefully watching. I haven't really got a hold of them. I got real bad signal around here for some reason, but this is an awesome fishery, and through my own blubbers is the only reason I didn't do as well as I did, but I'd love to come back 100 times.
All right, brother, we'll see you there. Safe travels back to Indiana right there. And they do stack blank this high. How about it? Huh? Who? No, I can't. Okay. All Season Storage Pro from Brooklyn, Texas. How about it for Mr. Troy Roeder? Troy, 29-3 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. 5 in the bag today. That's what we want. 5 in the bag today. All right, good to see you, sir. Yep. Saw you guys over at the brewery the other night. Day 3 weight of 14 pounds even, 43.3 for the 3 days.
About the same every day for me. Yeah.
So we come back next year or the year after, let's kind of get up there in that 24-pound range.
I think I'm going to stay for another week and figure it out.
There we go, my friend. Anybody you like to thank?
Thank my wife at home. I'll see you as soon as I get home.
All right, brother. We'll see you. Troy Roeder, class act right there. Next to the stage, Dobbins Rods Pro from Anderson, South Carolina. Hello, Mr. Sean Alvarez. All right, Sean. How about 30-10 on the first 2 days? And guess what? He went out and caught himself 5 today, and it looks like a decent bag. It's not a Sean Alvarez bag that's usually over there, but this is, 14, 15-pound range? Right there? Okay, here we go.
I do have to hold 2 of them.
Absolutely.
Even though they're not big.
That's all right. 15 pounds, 11 ounces, 46 pounds and 5 ounces. Go ahead and show those fish off to the family there, Sean. Hey, folks, if you need some apparel, right there, Miss Kathy will get you. They got the Richardson 112s, those great logoed hats. Get yourself one of those NPFL logo shirts. We've got a whole bunch of stuff for the toddlers. Get it while it's hot. Everything must go. All right, there we go. Feel the rush right there. All that stuff. Okay, right here. Come over here. You got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, I'd like to, first of all, thank my wife and my kids and my family for all their support, and Dobbins Rods and my other sponsors. My brain's not working.
No. It's a long day and all that stuff. Look, you got Phoenix Boats out there. You got S2 Nation. You've got Power Pole Captain's Cash, all that stuff. Dobbins Rods is your main sponsor there, man. They all appreciate it, but the family's most important.
Yeah, you know what? I have no regrets today, even though I made the decision to stay up this way because my practice was solid up here. Wind down there, I thought, I'm going to gamble and stay here. I can pull off 20s. And it didn't happen. But I have no regrets. It's a lot of fun trying to land a 5-pound bass in current by yourself with your hands and 6-pound test. So.
A little bit different than with that net.
Yeah, I lost a few good ones, made a difference. So.
All right, let's get them back the next time, man. All right, next to the stage, Mercury Phoenix Pro from Ripley, West Virginia. How about it for Russ Simpson? Bringing that Phoenix out of Wheatus. 30 pounds, 11 ounces. 5 in the bag today for the Mercury Phoenix Pro. 30 pounds, 11 ounces, 5 in the bag today, 12, 15, 43, 10.
Yeah, I lost 3 big ones today. I lost 2 over 5 and 1 4-pounder, but it is what it is. That's fishing. I ran all new water today, so it is what it is.
How about the family?
I want to say hi to my wife and the kids, family, friends, everybody watching back home. Thanks to Wheatus Marine, Phoenix, Mercury, Power Pole, all of my sponsors.
All right, brother. Russ Simpson right there, the Phoenix Pro. All right, next to the stage, folks. Stealth Lithium Pro from Santa Maria, California, the Bass Warrior. He's lifted that shield. He's laughing. Is he talking to somebody or talking to himself? Nobody knows. That man right there is Luis Fernandez. Frank, he's talking to himself again. I'm going to be out in California in a couple weeks. We might be able to hook up. I want you to take my friend's son fishing, if possible. He's a big-time baseball player, but never thrown a rod and reel. 32-11 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag. That's the way to come back. Bass Warrior right here. 21 pounds, 4 ounces right there. A 3-day total of 53 pounds and 15 ounces. How about it for the Bass Warrior, folks? Let me hear you. Come on now. Shake your hands. There you go. Thank you. All right. All right, here we go. All right, that's a good comeback there, man. Look, you always have big expectations wherever you go. When you did raise the shield, it was a slugfest. It was a mental game. It was 39 pounds. It was a photo finish, the Kentucky Derby, et cetera, et cetera. You come here, you think you're just going to whack them and get 25 pounds a day, and then reality sets in. As good as you are, as much knowledge you have, sometimes, man, this sport just humbles you more than it rewards you.
Yeah, it does, man. I had the bites,
yesterday is what killed me. I had over 20 on day one, over 20 today. But yesterday, I mean, I had the bites that just 5 to 6 pounders jumping, and yesterday wasn't my day. I lost 3 big uns, bigger than those. And it happens. You got to take the good with the bad, bad with the good. I don't think it's enough to get paid. But, hey, we got another tournament left in the championship, so let's set our sight towards that and maybe win one of those.
2 more big ones for the Bass Warrior right there, Luis Fernandez. All right, here we go. New Image Lawn Care Pro from Kernersville, North Carolina. How about it for Austin Garland? All right, what do you say, Austin? Hey, we have got an addition here. These boys in yellow right there. I thought they played for the Savannah Bananas, but no, they don't. These guys right here are Nash and Tucker, and they're going to be running some fish. But this is Austin Garland right here. 32-13 over the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag. He said he's got another 32 in here over one day. Actually, it's going to be 12 pounds, 14 ounces, a 3-day total of 45.11.
Yeah, I lost a few key fish that kind of hurt me, but, you know, it is what it is, and had a lot of fun, blessed to be here. And
First time here?
First time.
Okay. Learning curve?
A lot to learn, just never couldn't get the shallow bite going like I wanted, but it is what it is. So.
All right, brother, we will see you down there. Safe travels back down to Texas. We'll see you in Bama. Next to the stage, Tater Hog Custom Lures Pro from Concord, North Carolina. He played DJ for 2 songs this morning. How about it for Tater Hog, Matthew McBee? No, he didn't play. He did not play that. He played Lucky Loser. Hog Swag up there. Hey, folks, Strike King and Tater Hog Customs got together, folks, and they've got a bait coming out. I want everybody to buy a gross of them. That's 144 each. 33.8, 5 in the bag. 17.1. Show some of them fish, brother. Come on. 50 pounds and 9 ounces. You got 50 pounds, you get to show fish off. Chuck, you stay right there, sir. Thank you. Tater Hog, Strike King, coming together, folks. Check out the new bait. They just announced it, 3 years in the making. Let's support our anglers and our sponsors. There's the boom right there for Tater Hog. Matthew McBee, 50 pounds and 9 ounces. Right here on my right side real quick. All right, man, so I'm assuming you're going to ICAST.
Yeah, I'll be down at ICAST.
Louder than me.
Yeah, for once, somebody's louder than you, Al.
Gee.
Get off. Hey, I'll be down at ICAST at the Strike King booth when we do the big release at ICAST. And I want to say thanks to everybody here in Massena. I had a heck of a time. Everybody's super nice in New York. Love the weather. It's hot, but it's still not as hot as North Carolina. My fishing just wasn't hot. I just didn't capitalize this week. I lost a lot of key fish, and I know a lot of people lost them. But literally, it was comical today.
All right, here's the deal. Before you leave, we got a little bit of time. I'm taking advantage of this, folks. He hasn't released it to anybody. I want you to sign that shirt because I'm going to auction this thing off before that bait is released. Remember, this is time-stamped right here, and everybody's witnessing. We're going to start the bidding off at $3.50.
I wrote, "You suck, Al."
All right, Tater Hog, folks, right there. Good entertainment, my man. Hog Swag, get it while it's hot. Next, Grady's Auto Service Pro from Clayton, North Carolina. How about it for Richard Cooper? Everybody likes Michael Jordan, the Tar Heel, the ultimate Tar Heel, the ultimate NBA player. And the Coopers are Tar Heel fans. Come on up here, big man. There you go. There you go, right there. You know where to stand right there in front. Get on that camera. Richard Cooper with 33 pounds and 7 ounces on days 1 and 2 totals. Got 5 in the bag today. Grady's Auto Service. I'm sure that they're checking out a whole bunch of AC units these days because it's hot. All right, Grady, here you go, brother. 5 in the bag, 19 pounds and 1 ounce, 52 pounds and 8 ounces. How about it there, Richard Cooper? Show us a few of them right there. For all those Tar Heel fans back down in North Carolina. Put your hands together, folks, right there. A green and a brown right there for Richard Cooper. All right, my friend. 52 pounds, 8 ounces. I don't know where it's coming out. I think it's going to be a little bit short, but we're going to maintain points. The big cause now is to get enough points to make the championship in 2026.
Yeah, I think it's going to take that a day, and I was just a little short the other 2 days. I had a blast. I love coming up here. All my experience up here is a little later, and actually all my experience, or most of it, is out on the lake. And I just couldn't make myself make that run. I'm getting older, I guess, and I
wiser.
That's right. I couldn't commit to it. I still wasn't running to the lake, and I think it's around 800 miles back to Benson, North Carolina, maybe 900, and I ran 3/4 of that in a boat this week and still wasn't going all the way to the lake. So this place is phenomenal. Had a blast, and thank y'all for coming out.
All right, thank you, Richard. We'll see you down there in Alabama. Safe travels back to the Carolinas next. HomeProCabinets.com. Pro from Westminster, Maryland. How about it for John Bosley? All right, 32-12 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. Good to see you, sir. Right up here for me. 5 in the bag. That's a good comeback today. 32-12. Can I get 25 out of it? No? 17-7. 17-7 right there. 50 pounds and 3 ounces. Who would you like to thank?
HomeProCabinets.com. Shout out to everybody back home, mom, the girls. See you all soon. Massena, NPFL, and Bass Cat, man, I'll tell you, that cat was purring coming up the river today.
100%. So just so I know real quick, HomeProCabinets.com. You don't have to be there. You can just go online and they'll guide you through the process.
Right. You talk to me. I'll hook you up, Al.
All right, brother. There we go. Absolutely. 100%. You know it, brother. Next to the stage. There we go. BK Incorporated Pro from Noble, Oklahoma. How about it for Alton Wilhoit? We got to bag them up, absolutely. Hey, folks, if you need a protein bar or if you need any beef sticks and all that stuff right there at First Form, if we're running out, if Kyle can check that real quick and maybe we can get some stuff in there. Maybe we'll move that table back so it's out of the sun. That way we don't melt anything. And we've got some apparel over there, Miss Kathy. We've got plenty of hats, those Richardson 112s, folks. That is the hat right there. That is the hat. And down she goes. Down she goes. All right. How you doing, sir? Hey, a lot of guys do. 34 pounds on the first 2 days. Got 4 in the bag today. Alton said I had a harder time catching him the second time in those live wells than he did the first time. All right, here we go, sir. Good to see you. Yep. 4 in the bag today. 34 plus. Right here. Total right there. 11-5, 45-5. Who'd you like to thank?
Oh, I guess I need to thank my customers because I sponsor myself through BK.
Okay.
So thanks, guys. Keep buying some parts. We need more parts sold.
There you go. That easy. How about family?
Yep.
The family, thank the family?
Oh, just my wife.
That's good enough right there, the foundation.
That's right.
All right, brother. We'll see you down there in Alabama. Alton Wilhoit, folks, next to the stage. How about Boat Logics Pro from Chickamauga, Georgia? How about it for Buddy Gross? All right, buddy. Let's see what we got here. Got 35.5 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. I'm going to take a guess what I see here when he lifts it up. You got a chance? All right, so we're looking for 20 pounds here to get Buddy in that check line, I believe. 55 is going to get it. 19-14, you were right, 2 ounces. 55.3, let's see some of them fish. You got some time, man. 55.3, I tell you what, he'll be listening to see where it has. By about 5:45, he'll know. He's got that big one right there. There's one brown. Put your hands together, folks, for the Boat Logics Pro from Georgia, Buddy Gross. Right center there. There you go for me. Perfect. There we go. Thanks, buddy. Big bass, big bass. We're going to go with a green one this time, folks. I'm looking for 6'11". I don't think it's going to get there, but it's still going to be over 5 pounds. 5 pounds and 2 ounces. 5 pounds and 2 ounces. That's all right. Don't worry about it. That's all right. I got my main man right there. He'll take care of it. He's closer to the floor than I am. All right, 55.3. It's going to be right on the cusp there. You've been up here times. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
You know, I just decided not to make the run to the lake. It's just so far, and there's so many chances that you don't get back. So I stayed in the river, and it wasn't worth the gamble. Just didn't catch them. Had some opportunities this week that would have made a big difference, but we'll get them next time.
All right, brother. Safe travels to Georgia. Good to see you. Buddy Gross, folks. Next, SC Incentive Pro from Rock Hill, South Carolina. How about it for the captain, Ron Farrow? Lakeview Lodge is not a bad view, I will tell you that. And that's a nice little pond back there, too, that's off limits, no fishing. But Ron and I walked around it last night checking it out, and I'll tell you what, whoever built that thing, they got a piece of heaven right there. And we saw a couple of fish just gobble up some bluegill late night. 34 pounds even, 5 in the bag today. All right, Captain Ron Farrow here. 34-0 flat. 5 in the bag today. Can we go 21 pounds?
No.
18 pounds and 8 ounces. Go ahead and show me a couple of them fish real quick. Got a little bit of time. 52 pounds and 8 ounces over 3 days, folks, for Captain Ron Farrow right there. Put your hands together, folks. There you go. How about some green fish? How about some green fish? St. Lawrence River, stop number 5 of the NPFL here in Massena, New York. Real quick for me, my man, who'd you like to thank?
Well, I want to thank my brother for traveling with me. I want to thank my wife for helping me do what I do, and I'm just trying not to suck out here.
There it is, simple and sweet right there. Kevin Rogers and Ron Farrell. We'll go back and forth between those two. Big Daddy Bates Pro from Spring City, Tennessee. I believe he's a Wildcat fan. It's Brian Hatfield, Big Daddy. Come on down, sir. There you go. Cindy, thank you for getting a couple of plates together for the Yamaha and Bass Cat guys. They were saying about 3 miles from here. She said she had some food. I ran down there and brought some back to Jerry. They were working late last night, so they said everything was outstanding. Appreciate it there, Brian. You and you guys putting that stuff together. 34-1, 5 in the bag today, 4, 11-10. Not a Big Daddy day, 45-11 over 3 days.
Yeah, I don't know. I caught them good yesterday. Went back here today. They're gone.
Fickle fish.
Fickle, fickle, fickle.
Anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, my wife for cooking.
Absolutely right there. Thank you, Cindy, right there. The boys at Yamaha and Bass Cat appreciate it. Next to the stage, BSR LLC Pro from Leesburg, Georgia. That's where Mark Kersey's from, Georgia. How about it for Brandon Klassen? Are you a dog fan or no? I'm a Florida State fan. Okay, I got now. Hey, Brad told me I can go ahead and get you too. He's a Seminole fan there, Mark. All right. 34-1 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag. He's going to get that chop going one of these days when he wins that trophy, aren't you?
I'm going to try to.
All right, there you go. Crushing my hand, brother. 5 in the bag. 16-1 right there for 50 pounds and 2 ounces over 3 days. Probably going to be a little bit short.
Yeah, I figured I was. I lost a good one first thing again this morning. Couldn't keep it hooked up, but it's a phenomenal place. Thank y'all.
All right, my man, we'll see you there. Right there, Brandon Klassen. Next to the stage. All right, there we go. Fisherman Central Pro from Richfield, OH. There we go, Mr. Dan Blackert. Hey, are my nostrils playing? 36-1, 5 in the bag today. $36-1, 5 in the bag today. Dan Blackert. Can we get 20 pounds, 19 pounds? Put you right on the cusp. Here you go, brother. Okay. 19, 15, 56 pounds. You're going to teeter right there.
Yeah. Well, it was a long day. Fish care is so important on this lake. I actually took so much time taking care of my fish today. I don't think I fished as much as I should have. But I had an aerator, one side of the aerator go out, so I had to fix it on the water. And it was unfortunate, but you know, hey, this place is amazing. Absolutely. You can just catch as many as you want. So
kind of reminds you of Port Clinton.
No, it's better than Port
It's better than Port Clinton.
Yeah, it's better than Port Clinton.
All right, my man. We will see you down there in Alabama. Safe travels. Next to the stage, thank you, Horizon Trike Marine Pro from Pickens, Oklahoma. This man right here is Lance Crawford. I'll tell you what, Billy. In about, let's see, we're looking at, it is 4 o'clock right now. The last flight's in at 5:15. Folks, we are going to start to see some fireworks here in the next 30 minutes with these later guys coming in. Remember, we went out in place order and they fished longer. This man is Lance Crawford. 35-1 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. Good to see you, sir. If you need to dry off, you can right there. I just like to shake hands because that water keeps me cool right there. 19 pounds and 8 ounces, 54.9. Show us what you got, my friend. Lance Crawford with a great finale Friday championship day. Stop number 5 of the NPFL here at the St. Lawrence River in Massena, New York. All right, Lance, let's talk a little bit about Horizon Trike and Marine Center. These guys help you out and keep you out there. You got a lot of sponsors out there, but that main one is kind of giving you the gusto to do these things.
Yeah, he's awesome. He'll always take care of you, no matter. He's right on the side of Dardanelle there, and somebody can break down that don't even buy boats there. He's liable to pull their lower unit off a new one and put on them. He'll always get them going. He's about the best you'll ever find.
There you go, folks, down there at Dardanelle. Check them out, Horizon Trike and Marine. Next to the stage, how about an NPFL Pro from Maiden, North Carolina? Put your hands together for David Williams. We had a lot of birthdays this week, man. You being one of them. A lot of birthdays. He only had one, though. Yeah, he only had one. That's all you want. You don't want to go around the planet 3 times in 1 year. All right there. Bergen, come on up here. David up here, 35.9 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag, so you did your job there. Do we have the weight, though? I need 20 just to maybe sneak in there, sir. I need 20. 17, 14, 53.7 might be looking on the outside in.
Yeah, I think yesterday kind of did it in for me, but it was a fun week. You know, I think all the guys that are weighing in now is kind of the river fishermen, and the rest of them went to the lake. The guys you'll see coming in late.
Well, you got a longer day, absolutely. You know they're going to take that risk.
Well, they done it every day,
Yeah.
and that's just where the bigger ones live here, and you got to go if you're going to win. But thank the Lord for blessing us for having a good, safe week, and look forward to coming back.
All right, my man, we appreciate you and Bergen and the whole family. Appreciate you guys coming out and supporting. All right, next, Eagle Ridge Pro from Cottondale, Alabama. How about it for Michael Como? Mike, let's go with 34-14 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in that Bass Cat live well right there. Open up that triangle right there and pull them out. Mike, I need 21 at least. Now, you and Kathy are from this area, Vermont, moved down to Florida area, now in Alabama. 20 pounds, 5 ounces, 55.3. We'll have to wait and see, but do me a favor. Let's see a couple of them fish right there. That's going to be right on the edge there, folks, that 55 pounds. Think you need 56, 57? Right there, yep, that's what I'm thinking. We will find out. If you got a rabbit's foot, Kathy, I'd get it out now. Put your hands together, folks, for Mike Como. 55.3 right there. 5 beauties. 20 pounds and 5 ounces on day number 3. Right over here, sir. All right. You did what you had to do. We'll just have to wait and see. Maybe a kicker one more other day, man, for sure in there. But if you're not going to the lake, man, it seems to be where everything's happening.
Yeah, I just wish I would have stopped in that. So the last couple of days, I've caught 20 pounds on one spot, and I drove past it on the first day and went up further the river and was going to work my way back, but I didn't leave myself enough time to fish it. I wish I would have stopped there first because I surely would have had another 20 pounds back.
What was the first day weight?
15 pounds.
Okay, so there you go. You're looking at 5 pounds there. Adding it up, you're at 60 pounds there, man. So live and learn all that stuff. But you got it in your mind. You got it in the weight point. We'll be back.
Yeah. No, this place is awesome. I just assume have 6 tournaments here.
I said that the other day.
Yeah, let's get Massena. We'll just have it the Massena National Professional Fishing League. We'll just fish here all 6.
You'll have to move back to Vermont. It'll be a shorter trip. She didn't look at me right there. No, we're keeping the baby bull and all the horses. Next, Goatwood Farms Pro from Durham, North Carolina, part of that D team. If you're not following them on YouTube, folks, you're missing pure entertainment. Sometimes you just got to kick back and let loose and not be so serious, and this man is part of it. How about it for Seth Ellis? All right, Seth, 34-13 on days 1 and 2 total. He's got 5 in the bag today. Billy Thomas, take it right there. We've got Evan, Ian, Nash, and Tucker running fish. We appreciate all 4 of you gentlemen helping us out. 17-13. Go ahead and see some of them fish. 52-10. Got a little bit of time here. You'll be next. Those folks out there in the internet world want to see them fish, and all the fine folks here sitting in the shade. We appreciate y'all coming out here. That is Seth Ellis. He's with Goatwood Farms. He is with the D team, and he is from North Carolina, and he is about to say,
I'm ready to go home.
All right, that's that simple right there. A little bit of improvement today.
Yeah, I never got on it this week, and as far as I'm concerned, as long as that lake's in play, I don't care if we ever come back.
Okay, so lake is not in play, come back.
Yeah. I mean, this is a phenomenal fishery, don't get me wrong, but in order to average 25 a day like these guys are doing, you got to make a 130-mile one-way trip, and it's just, there's so many variables involved. The cost, it's just, that's why, the guys in the bottom half of the standings didn't run, and then the guys on the top, you see their weights. But, this place is beautiful. The fishing's phenomenal. It's just you've got to make that run if you want to compete.
All right, brother, we'll see you at Logan Martin right there. Seth Ellis next to the stage. He is a past champ of the NPFL over there at Lake of the Ozarks. 10's only tackle pro from Lindale, Texas. How about it for Nick Brown? Yeah, you got to watch them freighters out there. They got some big ones going through that seaway right there. And we appreciate Amy Stark giving us the behind the scenes. We had the round table there. Don and Linda set that up. 35-4 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag. Finale Friday championship here at stop number 5. 18-13, 54 pounds and 1 ounce. How about you show us a couple of them fish, Nick Brown? There you go. Put your hands together, folks, for Nick Brown, the Texas Pro. All right, Nick, you got a shield last year at the end of the year. We got our last event coming up here, end of the year. Do you just want to win the end of the year tournaments? Is that the game plan?
Yeah, I just hold out for the end of the year. I don't
Sandbagging?
I don't get real excited. I've had a pretty fair year there. I cannot complain at all. So, I do this for fun, and if we win a little bit of anything, that's good. But I don't know. It was great. I mean, I made probably 120-mile one-way run each day, back and forth, and running that Bass Cat Puma, and that thing was awesome to run up and down the lake out here. And I don't know. Everything's been reliable, worked great, and I need about a month and a half before Logan Martin for my thumbs to heal up.
Isn't that the truth right there? We appreciate Nick Brown. Hey, folks, adversity comes in this sport. He's been dealing with some back issues there. There's a lot of things we deal with. Staying strong, Nick Brown right there. Just tell yourself to push through it and go for it, folks. Next, RWC Builders Pro from Green Pond, South Carolina. How about it for Skeeter Crosby? Hey, so we're staying over one more night, folks, and today we had breakfast at Spanky's, and we're going back to Spanky's tomorrow morning before we leave. I'll tell you what, right in the middle of downtown Massena, great service, great food, so check out Spanky's in downtown Massena. They've got some bar stools up there like an old diner that have been there since its inception. I'll tell you what, they are built to last. This right here is Skeeter Crosby. Good to see you, sir. RWC Builders. He builds some beautiful custom homes down there in South Carolina. 34-14, 4 in the bag, 12-13, 47-11. Outside looking in, but you're getting some points.
Yeah, I mean, that was the last hour of fishing time I had. I actually had 0 fish. I jumped off. It looked like a circus out there this morning. I needed a big red nose on to be the main clown. I jumped off probably 27, 28 pounds this morning. And I went back to 3 of them because 3 of them was on beds. The other 2 had on a spy bait. And we know how smallmouth is. You catch them or you don't. But I've done good with that all week long, keeping them hooked up. And it fell apart today. You're watching 6-pounders just fly through the air. It's
missiles.
It is what it is. But this is my first time here. I've been wanting to come up here for years. Can never get nobody to travel with me from South Carolina up here. I've had the time of my life. Had a great practice. Probably going to go back out tomorrow before I head home. Get a little revenge from today. But definitely looking forward to coming back. Now I got a little experience here, and I know what to look for next time.
All right, safe travels, brother, and we'll see you down the road. Next, North Carolina Pride from Mount Airy, the Intake Company's Pro. How about it for Chad Poteet? All right, Chad, we're going to do the same thing. Jason, I want you to come up. Chad, you stay right there. Go ahead and weigh it. I want you, we got 5 in the bag, 34.13. I want you to tell me the day weight and the total weight. Jason, you get up there. I'm going to come down here with Chad. Tell me that day weight. £15, 14 ounces, 3-day weight. 49.11, my friend. Look right there. Who'd you like to thank, sir?
Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, for one. Amen. I wouldn't be here without him and him looking over me and give me the strength to do this. I'd like to thank my wife back at home and my sister. They're my big supporters. They look after me. And give a shout out to my son. He's been helping me over the last couple of weeks. I'll repair boats on the side. Been an outboard mechanic for almost 30 years, and now I can't do it, and it's so disheartening. But he took a notion and wanting to try to do it, and it makes a pop proud,
Well, here's the deal. You put in 30 years. Second generation is going to carry on the name there. You get to do a little fishing. Your main man, Jason, helping you out there, man, and we love you, brother. All right? All right, appreciate you. Chad Poteet, folks, put your hands together one more time. All right, here we go. Thank you, Chad. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. One God, one nation, one flag from Marlow, Oklahoma. How about it for Harmon Davis? There you go, big man. You know where to stand. Harmon, come on up here. Good to see you, big boy. 36-15 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag. Good to see you, sir. Day 3 and total right there. 16-9, 53-8. 53-8. Who'd you like to thank?
I just want to thank the good Lord for keeping us safe and getting us out and 400 miles later on a boat and 1,700-mile drive back home and had the family here. Everybody's had a great time. So
awesome, man, and good conversations. Appreciate it right there, Harmon Davis. Next to the stage. There we go. Status renovation, remodel, and pro from Jasper, Georgia. How about it for Jesse Millsaps? All right, Jesse, the Georgia Pro. Good to see you, sir. For her outdoor apparel, we can't help but mention that also. 36.7, 5 in the bag. 18 pounds and 8 ounces, 54.15. Show me a couple fish real quick. And we'll get through here. We'll start to speed this up a little bit. I want to thank all the fans out there. Put your hands together, folks, for Jesse Millsaps, 2 beauties right there. Let's go to the center of that stage, too, Jesse. There you go. Perfect right there. All right, he wants to lay one. Big bass, big bass, big bass, 54.15. That big bass is going to weigh 5 pounds and 3 ounces. Right over here for me, sir. All right. For her outdoor apparel, status renovations, all supporting the Jesse Millsap fishing career.
Yeah, I mean, if I could have kept them buttoned up. And yesterday it kind of cost me. I dug myself a hole. My lower unit went out down at Clayton, blowed the whole thing out. So I kind of got cut short yesterday, and I think it's gonna keep me out quite a bit. But man, this place is a blast. This place has got a lot of fish in it. You know, a lot of big fish in it too. So one thing I'd like to ask is, my brother's battling cancer pretty bad, and I'd like for everybody to keep him in their prayers.
What's his name?
Jody Millsap.
Jody Millsaps, everybody here at the NPFL, our fans and everything, we're praying for you and your family. Strong recovery. Keep it here. Stay strong in the mind, man. We're pulling for you, brother. All right, Alliance North American Pro from Woodruff, South Carolina. That man is Derek Lettinen. What do you say, D? Struggle bus today, boy. Huh? Struggle bus. Yeah. I struggle every day, bro. I do too. 36.5 on the first 2 days. 5 in the bag. Ken Duke is waiting for fireworks here today in St. Lawrence. All right, this is Derek Lettinen, 36.5. 5 in the bag. Total 15 pounds, 51.5. 51.5 over 3 days. Who is out there responsible for helping you have a fishing career?
Oh, A&A, Alliance North America, they specialize in generators and compressors for the rental companies. So anybody that's in the rental companies looking for big commercial products, go check them out.
All right, brother. We will see you down in Alabama.
Hey, say hi to my wife, my grandkids, and my kids at home.
Absolutely. Grandkids, the wife, and the kids at home. Next, Fisherman Central Pro from Morgantown, West Virginia. How about it for Timmy Reams? All right, Timmy. Kyle coming up here. Good to see Kyle. Always working hard. I could tell he's sweating, so he's working real hard. All right, Timmy Reams. Here comes Daddy. He does. We'll keep that off the air. 36-13 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag today. Good to see you, brother. He's been with us since day one. He said, I'm going to go join this crazy party, and he hasn't looked back. 20 pounds and 5 ounces. 57 pounds and 2 ounces. All right, show us a couple of them fish. We'll get moving along here. Timmy Reams. Check it out. Check it out, hon. Daddy's got some good fish. Put your hands together for him. Come on, let's clap. Let's clap. There you go. Is playing softball or baseball, one or the other. Had a cute little picture out there in the field. It's always good to see the kids taking up American sport. Who'd you like to thank?
I got to thank Fisherman Central, Skeeter Boats, Yamamoto, Bill Lewis, RoboWorm, and just my family, my wife, my little girl. They travel everywhere we go, and my support system's huge, and I can't thank them enough for that. And this is incredible fishery, and it showed out this week.
All right, brother, we'll see you there. Yes, the Reams clan travels everywhere for 5 years, folks. Unbelievable. A lot of our families do, but the Reams, a notch higher. Next to the stage. There we go, Eagle Claw Trocar Pro from St. Augustine, Florida. How about it for Matt Massey? M&M, what did you bring Billy today? You brought him 5 fish. 36.10. Matt, give me 19 or above, buddy. Give me 19 or above. Pretty close? All right, here we go. Good to see you, sir. Right here, total right there. 18 pounds, 12 ounces, 55.6. Wait and see.
I don't think it's going to be enough. Where else in the country can you come and catch 55 pounds and not get paid?
There's only one place, the St. Lawrence River.
This has got to be the best fishery in the entire country.
And you live in Florida, man.
I do. And it's just amazing how many 3, 4, and 5 pound fish are in this place, largemouth and smallmouth. So first time here. I really enjoyed myself. The people here are wonderful. Definitely hope it's on the schedule next year.
We will wait and see. Good to see you, my friend, right there, Matt Massey. Anybody else you want to thank?
Definitely want to thank the family at home. I've got the best support group, my wife, and all my sponsors.
There we go. We thank you. Right there, Eminem, Matt Massey next. K&S Outdoors Pro from Queen, Alabama. How about it for Kyle Glasgow? He's fishing. He's running tackle shops. He's got businesses galore, him and his wife. Handling it all right there. It's a busy, busy life for the Glasgow clan. He had 37 pounds and 8 ounces on days 1 and 2 total. He's got 5 in the bag today. Championship day, finale Friday, 20 pounds, 5 ounces, 57.13. I hear the cash register slightly opening up.
What?
The cash register might be open for you with that weight.
I don't think I'm going to slip in. I lost one this afternoon. The same fish I lost yesterday, I lost it again today, so I guess it just wasn't meant to be. But, hey, fun trip, man. Anytime you can catch 57 pounds. Never seen this place before. Didn't talk to anybody before cutoff. Just kind of went and, did my own thing. So, pretty tickled with it.
Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I want to thank my sponsors. Thank Phoenix Boats, Mercury, Abu Garcia, Berkeley. That Little General, if you live around here, Little General on the Ned Head, I mean, you can just catch tons of smallmouth and it's a ball.
All right, brother, we'll see you there. Safe travels back home with Southern Time. Phantom Outdoors Pro from Blue Ridge, Georgia. How about it for Baron Adams? He's rig driving. He used to be a truck driver. This is like a Yugo to him, man. He used to run them milk runs, bro, back in the day. All right, Baron Adams, the Georgia Pro, 36.9, 5 in the bag. He's having trouble getting them out of the live well. That's always a sign of a good bag. $19 pounds and 6 ounces, 55.15. 55.15. Might not get paid, but the points are there.
No, after what happened yesterday, I had a mechanical issue with my battery, and I was lucky to make it back without my boat catching on fire. That thing had swelled up in there and melted the tray underneath it that it was sitting in. No, it wasn't even his AGM. But then this morning, I get about 5 miles down the river, trim goes out. I come back, piddle with that, can't get nothing going. And then I'm running down the lake, and the motor keeps shutting off. I've had all kind of issues. I just stayed here close and caught what I caught, but hopefully we salvaged some points, and we'll get on to the next one.
All right, brother, we'll see you there, man. Good job right there. Under the circumstances, next to the stage. Next, we're going to light it up here for me. There we go, NPFL Pro from McCalla, Alabama. That man right there is J.T. Russell. So this man took his dog for a walk this morning. That's going to dictate how this day goes. So if it's a good day, I'm going to recommend that he walks his dog before every launch. I'll tell you what, it looks like a pretty good day. 37.4. Good to see you, brother. 37.4 on the first 2 days. Take your dog for a walk before every tournament day. 20 pounds, 14 ounces. Show us some of them fish real quick. That's going to put him right there at 58.2, folks. He's going to have some kibbles and bits to buy when he gets home. Put your hands together, folks, for J.T. Russell right there. 2 beauties. This man can flat out fish, folks. He's an Alabama pro. Real quick over here, man, I know you got a couple people you want to thank real quick. And who would that be?
Yeah, big thanks to my wife for coming up here this week for the tournament. She actually had to fly home this morning, but she was up here and hung out with us and took care of the house and everything all week. So big thanks to her, and big thanks to all the family and friends at home that have texted and called all week.
All right, brother, we'll see you down there in Alabama. We'll be in your neck of the woods next. Okay. Here we go. The great outdoors pro from Lincolnton, North Carolina. How about it for Jason Wilson? We'll get rolling through here. Get them anglers through. We're backed up a little bit. Yes, sir. $36.6 on the first 2 days. 5 in the bag. Five in the bag, 36.6 plus 19.2, 55.8. Who'd you like to thank?
I just want to say hello to my wife and my grandkids. I know they're watching, my mom and dad. Just thank all my sponsors for letting me do this. Pure Hemp has been on board with me since day one, and I couldn't do it without them. I've got a lot. Just 7 fishing. They come on board with me, and I'm telling you, man, there's some awesome reels. Every time I go fishing, I love them more and more each time. But I definitely couldn't do it without my sponsors, and this is one of the awesomest fisheries I've ever been to in my life. I mean, you can go shallow, you can go deep. They got a special place here for sure.
All right, brother. We'll see you down there in Alabama. Safe travels, Jason Wilson. Next. Cue me up there, folks. Come on down. I know who it is, but I want to read it off right there. Blairsville Chamber of Commerce Pro from Blairsville, Georgia. How about it for Will Harkins? Will is a past champ of the NPFL. He's got that shield at home. Lighten up that room. God's got this is what he says on his boat right there. Team Arc. He had 40 pounds and 12 ounces on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. Good to see you, big boy. Right there, right out here for me. Look right at that camera. We're going to go day 3 right here. 19 pounds and 1 ounce, 59.13. Whatever you spent on gas this week, you're going to get a little bit of it back, I think.
I hope so. You know, you can make 1,000 excuses on why things didn't work out. But, I mean, making that ride down to the lake every day, you get time to think and reflect. It's a beautiful place, and we're blessed to be here and be a part of this.
100%, my man. We'll see you down in Alabama. Class act right there. A shorter trip. Next, Crosstown Ventures Pro from Lampe, Missouri. How about it for Worldwide? James Watson. Give it to me, folks. Come on. Put your hands together. FBD right there. All right, that is your dog. That dog was 50 minutes in the truck with me today. All right, here we go. 38.6. I know. 5 in the bag today. Can you give me 20 pounds? No.
I can give you 1 push-up.
1 push-up. Come on, lock in for me. Well, live wells are working great running that bass cat. That's why you get a bass cat. Wrap them up there, Billy. There you go. Make them feel comfortable. You go down to Table Rock Lake, you got to go to Maple Lane right there and stay at that VRBO. You got to wrap it up some better. Come on. Come on. There you go. 38.6, 5 in the bag. There we go. 18 pounds, 56.6. Might get some fuel money.
What's that?
I don't know.
I think everything's underpriced up here, and they never did really charge us what all this stuff's really worth. Boats, trucks, gas. Who cares?
There you have it, folks. Worldwide.
Hey, I want to say thanks to Rob and Stacy Likens, my main sponsor, Strike King and my friends, and hi to Laura and Biscuit out there in a big crowd.
There we go. James Worldwide Watson, folks. Put your hands together. Next to the stage, Bass Cat Pro from Longview, Texas. How about it for our man, Jordan Osborne? There you go. There you go. Hey, Jordan, if your credit card has got, let me think about this, $33 extra on it from breakfast this morning, it's my fault. Because somebody treated me to breakfast along with Josh. So we thank y'all for that. I don't know if it was the Burges or the Osbornes or it was a combination. Come on up here. You guys know the routine. Good to see you, big boy. Come right over here. There you go. I liking these shirts, man. These shirts, I like that. I like your little tie-dyed right there. You guys stay right there. Good to see you, sir. 38.7, 5 in the bag, my friend. 19 pounds, 15 ounces, 58.6 on the cusp.
Hey, it was 6 straight days of the best smallmouth fishing I've ever experienced. Been here one time, but it was a little bit tougher. Had a blast, man. I really appreciate the league for coming here. It kind of turned into a vacation for me and my family. They all came, and we've had a blast. Nothing but good things to say about this place, and just the whole week was awesome.
We'll see what happens next year, brother. Jordan Osborne, folks. Good to see you guys. Go touch them fish. Go touch them fish. All right, next to the stage, Safe Haven Pro from White Pine, Tennessee, a past progressive AOY winner. How about it for the Goadfather, Mr. Todd Goad? All right, Todd. Todd Goad, 38.11, 5 in the bag. All right, here we go, folks. Lightning in a bottle at the St. Lawrence River. 21 pounds and 1 ounce, a 3-day total of 59.12. 59.12. You want to show a couple? Yeah. Go ahead, show a couple real quick. We will get rolling here. I'm getting the cue from Michelle. $59.12, 5 in the bag. Put your hands together, folks, right there for Todd Goad, a progressive AOI winner here at the NPFL 2 years ago.
Okay. Rally bag number 2 worked out. I wish I hadn't have stayed in the river first day, but I would have had a 23-pound bag the first day in the river, and it probably would have tricked me because I probably couldn't have done it the second day. But I caught all the fish on 2 different baits. We've made a JDM bait at Pulse Fish called a side piece. You need to check it out on the website. It's at Tackle Warehouse too. It's got amazing hunting action like a bladed jig, only it's better. And everybody up north throws flatworms and stuff like that. A Zoom shimmer shad on a drop shot in goby color. I went through 5 packs of them today. Wow. So Zoom stuff works up north. So let's take it to the house. Want to say hi to my wife. Love you, Mom and Dad. And hopefully we get paid.
Absolutely right there, man. I think a good shot right there at 59. Next, Skeeter Pro from Asheville, Alabama. How about it for Matt Herron? That's why. Yeah. All right, 38.12 on the first 2 days. Thank you for the apples yesterday. They got me through the weigh-in. I promise you that. 5 pounds, 5 pounds, or 5 total, 38.12. Good to see you, sir. All right, right out here so they can see that fine jersey on Matt Herron here. We are lucky to have this man over here at the NPFL. We appreciate us giving an opportunity. 21 pounds, 2 ounces, 59.14. Let's see some fish real quick. There you go, folks. How about it for Matt Herron right there? 2 beauties right there. That'll keep you coming back for more. That's a birdie on the last hole, my friend. All right, real quick here. Who'd you like to thank? We're going to go right over here.
Well, number one, I want to thank God I was in a 21-foot Skeeter this week. Okay. I ran to the lake, and it's a 100-mile round trip. And I don't care if I ever see another 40-foot cruiser on the St. Lawrence River in my life on Friday afternoon. This is probably one of the roughest boat rides I've ever made coming back. And but you know, everybody, I'm known as a flipper. Yep. I caught all my fish this week on a.
Not the dolphin.
No, I caught them all on a 7'2" Kistler magnesium finesse rod, and a little bitty 1/8 ounce hair jig winding along with 6-pound line. You'd never dreamed it, but I caught them all.
All right, brother, good to see you.
If I'd done it on day one, I wouldn't be in this pop.
Lesson learned right there. Next to the stage, Lures and Lead Pro from Athens, Georgia. How about it for Justin Kimmel? What up, brother? 38.4. 38.4. Grab them real quick. You girls want to come up or you want to stay right there and wave? You can stay right there and wave. 38.4. 5 in the bag today. You stand right there. Yep, absolutely. You can grab one. 38.4. 20 pounds, 10 ounces, 58. 20.10 right there. 58.14. That's to the lead. There you go, brother. Show us a couple of them fish. There you go. Grip it hard. Grip it hard. There you go. There you go. There you go. Here you go. That's all right. Here we go. Put your hands together, folks, right there for Justin Kimmel and his son right there. 58 pounds and 14 ounces. All right, there we go. All right, real quick, who would you like to thank, sir?
Yeah, first and foremost, Lures and Lead. They're keeping me out here and did a lot for me. A couple things that they probably don't even know about, but helped me out big time. Awesome to have the family in town. We're going to stay here for a week, and got to thank my wife and You know, we rallied today. It was still just a little too short. Yesterday we stubbed our toe, and it's not going to be enough. But that's the St. Lawrence River. You got to catch them every day, and one day of 17, 18 pounds just isn't going to cut it here.
All right, my man, enjoy that week vacation. We'll see you down in Alabama. Next to the stage, there we go. Dobbins Rods Pro from Salisbury, North Carolina. How about it for Hayden Hammond? $38.8. Tim, shoot. That's it. 5 in the bag for this stud right here. 38.8. Give me 21. 20 pounds, 3 ounces, 58.11. Might have some of that.
I hope it's enough, but I don't think it will be. I kind of sucked the past 2 days. So.
All right, my man. We'll see you down there in Alabama. Next to the stage, Team Toyota Pro from Gunnersville, Alabama. He's known a little bit around the South, a lot around the Midwest, a lot around the North. How about it for G-Man, Gerald Swindle? He's got them Run DMC My Adidas on right there, folks. He's cutting a rug. All right, sir. 38.9 on days 1 and 2 total. He's got 5 in the bag today. 5 in the bag today. Gerald, can you give me 22? All right. I'll tell you what, you're having a struggle getting them out of there. It's got to be a decent bag, brother. 38.9. 38.9, 5 in the bag. G-Man, how about it? 20 pounds, 14 ounces, 59 pounds and 7 ounces right there for the Alabama Pro, Gerald Swindle. Stop number 5 in the NPFL here at the St. Lawrence River. When he pulls them out, folks, let's make some noise for him. It's a long day. It's a 100-hour week. 59 pounds, 7 ounces right there for the G-Man, Gerald Swindle. 2 beauties right there. We're going to go big bass. Big bass right here. Big bass, Gerald, right here, sir. Right there. Pop it up. 5'9", 5'9", right over here. Twins get your good side, my bad side. Talk about it.
Showing them twins my haunches. Right there, boys.
Honcho.
That's that scope butt from the Elite Series where you look down, one side of your butt's bigger. But this time you can run around. I mean, this is, I think I can say this on stage. This might be the funnest ass whooping I've ever took in my life. I mean, most of them I don't like, but I was catching them and getting beat, and you can't help but enjoy it. Like, it's hard to leave catching 3.5 or 3 3/4 and say, man, I need to go find some 5s. When they bite, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm still a kid at heart. I catch every one of them. I done went through every chatterbait trailer I had, every Zoom Z-drop. I've chased them around, caught them. But first bite of the day was the big one. Second bite of the day was a 315. I've never done this. He bit under the boat and jumped in the boat.
That's the way to land them.
That's exactly what I told him. Now who's the smartest guy here, bud? You laying down there on the floor all mad at everybody. You should have stayed in the water. But it was 8-pound line, so thank God he did jump in the boat. But, you know, I stayed up. I said I was going to go to Clayton. I lied. I ain't going to do it. I'll just take it like a man. I said, I ain't going to do it. I can't do it. I said, I stayed up here, and I went toward Massena. Not many folks down there seen Bill Lower, and it's going to make sure we was on the same lake. But, like, I never seen another competitor outside of Bill, and I kind of come back up here and messed around, tried to drift, but caught him pretty early and just never could really catch another big fish. But it was a lot of fun. I love coming up to this area. It's an unfortunate tournament mentally because you know if you don't go far enough, they're going to get you. I mean, the fry in Clayton weighs 2.5 pounds. So, I mean, they come out of the wound 2-pounder. So, you mess around up here, you'll get 4s, but you can't get that 27-pound bag. So, I tried to make a little comeback. Maybe it worked. I'm going to start driving tonight. Lulu, I'll be home by maybe Saturday night.
All right, my friend. Safe travels home. Good to see you. G-Man right there, folks. Gerald Swindle next. FX Custom Rods Pro from Beckley, West Virginia. How about it for Tim Kales? Thank you. 38.2 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. All right, TC, 38.2, 5 in the bag. What's that? He said, I wish that was a sign of a big bag. Usually you try to pull it out. He said it got hung up. 38-2, 5 in the bag. Championship finale Friday, 15-10, 53-12. Who are we going to thank?
Oh, I thank everybody. Thank y'all for coming. And thank God for making gobies to make these smallmouth giants.
There we go, brother. Good to see you right there. I took the wind out of me. How about it for 3-3 Fishing Pro from Fernandino Beach, Florida, Jason Menninger. Jason Menninger, 38 pounds on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag today. Does that look like a good day? It's okay. It was okay. Okay, it looks a little bit better than an okay. But high expectations for him, low expectations for me. 21 pounds, 1 ounce. Go ahead, grab a couple of those. I got a little bit of a gap right here. We'll show those fish off. Jason Menninger, how about it, folks? 59 pounds and 1 ounce, Austin. That might get paid. It's up to Michelle. Put your hands together, folks, for Jason Menninger right there. 3-3-3 fishing right there at the St. Lawrence River. 59-1. I think that puts you right there in line to get paid.
Oh, it's going to be real close. Yep. You know, everybody, the weights they dropped a little bit when you added it up, but my fishing math says that I'm probably going to be like 38th place, 39th.
Maybe we go the other way, 36, 35. Let's believe.
Well, the last tournament, I didn't think I was going to get a check, and I ended up 34th. So,
okay, there you go.
So maybe that'll happen again.
Who'd you like to thank?
Oh, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, obviously. I want to thank my wife. She came up here with me this week and put up with me for a week up here. This is a beautiful place. What an incredible fishery. It's like every day you just can smash them. I didn't go far enough, I think, to catch the 24 to 25-pound bags, but every day I had an opportunity to probably have what I had today. So in the end, it's a good tournament, good for points, good to make the championship. I want to say hi to Jack. Hope to see you soon, buddy. I love you. And say hi to my mom.
All right, brother. We'll see you next to the stage. All right, there we go. Ranger Lou Pro from Lexington, North Carolina. How about it for David Fritz? All right, David, 37-11, 5 in the bag, 40 and 50 years with Ranger and Lou's. A testament to his character and his fishing abilities right there. 37-11, 5 in the bag. Can we go 20 today, 21? No? All right. Good to see you, sir. We're going to go with a weight of 11 pounds, 8 ounces, 49.3. Who'd you like to thank?
Oh, Lordy. Well, my wife at home, she's sharing me home. So, Andrea, and she's working, so I'm glad somebody's making some money. But
ain't that the truth? The high takes poker room here out in the fishing field.
Yeah, Precision Sonar, Ranger Boats, and as always, Lou's the greatest company out there, I think. And there's so many more, ProTech. Angler's Choice Marine there in North Carolina. I've had a lot of good sponsors over the years, and they've all been good. And I'll tell you, it's been a real blessing. But today I had the best day of fishing in my life on this lake the day before the tournament started. Really? Yeah, I probably could have weighed 25. That's big for me. Sure. Here and. Throwing crankbaits and doing stuff like that. And the day was probably the worst day ever. And I don't know, they would follow my bait. I could see them, and they just wouldn't bite my hook. I don't know. The fish I was fishing in the pockets mostly, some current, but I don't know. Something sort of changed today, and I just never could figure it out. But anyway, it's always fun to be here, and thanks to NPFL, any of you guys out there thinking about fishing this is the way to go. So come on out and see us.
Man, thank you so much for that plug right there. Coming from David Fritz, folks, that's an honor right there. Next, Copper State Tackle Pro from Winter Springs, Florida. How about it for Joey Bloom? No. Take the water out of there. Go ahead and put it on there. Put the bag on there. All right, get it off. You good? All right, Joey, we're going to have to hustle here, my friend. Let's get up here. 40 pounds, 1 ounce, 5 in the bag. Good to see you, sir. Here are the boys right here. We've got Nash and Tucker. We appreciate them running. 5 in the bag. 54-10, 14-9. Who'd you like to thank?
I'd like to thank all my sponsors, the kids coming out and supporting me. I really appreciate that. It's super awesome. And, my family at home, this week was a blast. I absolutely love it here.
All right, brother, we'll see you then. Next to the stage. Cue me up. There we go. Mallory Custom Contracting Pro from Lawton, Michigan. How about it for Buck Mallory? 38-11 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag. 38-11, 5 in the bag today for 16-6, 55-1. Who'd you like to thank real quick?
I guess everybody back at home. I have to thank my wife for taking care of the kids and everything else. Time is everything. I was 3 minutes late again. It's going to cost me $19.10. What I should have had. It is what it is. 225-mile round trip. Should have had time. I stopped up here to fish because where that little high-speed dam is. Every day I've went through that at 15 minutes going down. I had like 35 minutes to go. I went 2 miles closer to here. Sat down and fished for a few minutes. I looked down and I said, I got 16 minutes. I better go. 3 minutes late.
All right, brother. Lesson learned right there. We'll see you next to the stage. The National Fishing Excellence Pro from Mooresville, Indiana. How about it for Mike Quinlan? All right, 39-9 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. Five in the bag today, 39-9. Today's weight, total weight right here. 19.7, 59 pounds right there. Who'd you like to thank?
Hey, we'd like to thank National Fishing Expos, Gamma Fishing Line, Phoenix Boats, Mercury Motors. If there's any first-time tackle vendors out there, if you call David Hoheisel or get on the National Fishing Expos website, get $100 off your booth space.
All right, brother. We'll see you down there in Alabama. Mike Quinlan, folks, 2 back-to-back tournaments that look good. How about a Pissy Fun Pro from Mungawango, Wisconsin? How about it for Caleb Kufal? All right, Caleb. 41 pounds on the first day. He's got 5 in the bag right now. There we go. 41 pounds right there, 5 in the bag. I need 18-15 to take the lead. 18-15 to take the lead. 18-3, 59-3 is going to put you in second position, I believe. Nope, a little bit less than that, but a good week for you.
Yeah, going to be a little short this week, but it is what it is. Always good to come up here. This is probably my 7th time up here, and always a good time. You catch fish, regardless of how you do. But looks like next time I'm going to have to make a 100-mile run down to the big lake.
If we go to the lake. There we go. Next to the stage, Nitro Boats Pro from Apex, North Carolina. How about it for Josh Hooks? Our first form drink runner, Emmett Thomas, is in position, folks. We're getting closer to the top 10. And folks, sitting down in that hot seat, his brothers, Evan and Ian, along with Nash and Tucker, have been running those fish. We appreciate that. Josh Hooks, 40 pounds, 9 ounces, 5 in the bag today. Good to see you, brother. As always, part of that D team, whether he likes it or not. 15-9, 56-2.
Yeah, today was one of those days all fishermen have them. I'm like, I couldn't have done anything right. But unfortunately, it had to happen, today. But it seemed like my fish were progressively leaving every day, and I think they were, going shallower, and I just didn't adjust. But I did catch them all on a crankbait this week, so that was really fun. But I'm looking forward to getting home and seeing my girls.
Crankbait. That's always a good thing to hear for them hard bodies right there. Plastic companies. Next to the stage, NPFL Pro from Dallas, Georgia. How about it for Will Fletcher? Dallas, Georgia, Dallas, Texas, and hey, I'll tell you what. What do they put in this stuff? It's good. It's green tea. All right, anglers, we need you guys to move those boats. We've got guys backing up here. We've only got so much room. That man right there was wearing that First Form shirt yesterday, so there we go. All right, here we go, Will. You're going to have to hop, skip, and jump. There you go. He's from Dallas, Georgia, Dallas, Florida, or Tennessee, but he's moving to Florida. 39.2 plus 5 in the bag. 17, 13, 56, 15. Who you like to thank? What about the week?
I'd like to thank, obviously, my family, my wife, Angie, and the girls that let me do what I do.
And Memphis?
Memphis is a wild card. I want to thank him and beat him at the same time. That's my dog, everybody, just so you know.
PETA, easy.
Yeah, it's not a child. Well, it is, but a four-legged one. So, anyway, this lake's amazing. First Form energy drinks are pretty good, too. I'm kind of, whoop.
Absolutely. Keep it going.
Yeah, I drank that thing this when I started running in. I just kept going faster and faster and faster. So
there you go. They work, brother, right there. Get yourself a protein bar. Okay. Next, fully loaded Alpha Pro from Lincolnton, North Carolina, Hank Cherry. Hey, I like that bait. Hey, did you see Brad's face? He goes, I like that. That's the first time he's ever done it that way. Usually it's third. 39-4. 39-4. Got 5 in the bag here. Can you give me 17 or bigger? I think I might get you in the check line if you can. You got all 5? All right, brother. 39-4, 5 in the bag. By the way, folks, if you don't know, this is 80% Hank Cherry. Wait till he's 100%. Someday. Right there. 20 pounds, 59.5, man. I think it's a payday.
You know, I don't know. I was out there having fun. I had some issues today. I really don't know what happened. I've been running Bass Cat for a long time. I've never had any problems. There's nothing wrong with
some gremlins here and there.
No, I don't. It was weird. Like lost power. Then I broke a bracket on my power pole. So I'm coming back down the lake with a little bit of a lean trying to ride. And I hit one of those big, huge barge wakes. It wasn't fun, but I didn't catch anything until 1 o'clock.
Wow. So there you go, man. The extended day would help.
But, you know, this was one of those days. I love this place. This is by far the most beautiful place on earth you can ever go fishing. It's a much better fishing place than it is a tournament place because the destination is way out there in the lake, and I went 90 miles. That's as far as this old body's going. But before I get off here, I missed it the past few days. Wanted to make sure I say to all the armed forces, all the veterans, thank you for your service, first responders. We couldn't do this without you. None of this would be possible. That blank check that you write means more than anything in this world.
Amen, man, right there. Hank Cherry giving it to our servicemen and women. Specialized Welding and Fabrication Pro from Denver, North Carolina. How about it for Scott Hemrick? Five in the bag. I'll get you out of here quick. I know you're a little bit sick. 40 pounds, 9 ounces, 18, 13, 59, 6 right there over 3 days.
Well, I hope that's good enough. Maybe it ain't, but it'll probably be on the bubble. But, yeah, I'd like to thank everybody that helps me out. Specialized Welding, Kaiser Outdoors, Russell, Nice Wander Electric, Belfour, and this, I mean, there's so many, I can't remember them all. But anyway, I love this place. I mean, if it wasn't so much boat running, it's paradise. But the boat running is pretty hard on the old man. But this place is the bass factory, dude.
All right, brother. We'll see you down there in Alabama. Safe travels. Next to the stage, U.S. Army Pro from Lakeland, Florida. How about it for John Branch? All right. 39-11, 5 in the bag today. There's the boom right there for John Branch. Look at that beauty right there. I tell you what, it's almost like a painting, folks, them stripes on them smallmouth right there out of the St. Lawrence River here in Massena, New York. There we go, sir. 39 pounds, 11 ounces, 5 in the bag. $20 pounds, 3 ounces, 59, 14, man. That could be a good. Yeah, go ahead. Couple fish here real quick. Put your hands together, folks, for U.S. Army Outdoors Team Pro, John Branch, the Gator fan. Who'd you like to thank?
First of all, friends and family, all the texts. My dad, he was actually catching redfish out on the boat, and him and some cousins were watching the weigh-ins. Got to thank my wife, of course, and my son. Just unconditional support. Got to thank the Army. Without them, without my decision 18 years ago, I wouldn't be here. Just keep in mind, just because you serve doesn't mean you can't do the things you love. Like, we are in the enhanced version of that, but let's get the rest of these guys through. Let's see who wins this thing. Great week. This is the best fishery on the planet. I had a tough time and still catching 20 pounds a day. Amazing.
All right, brother. John Branch right there, folks. Next to the stage, S&D Enterprises, Inc. Pro from Elmhurst, Illinois. How about it the Chicago way, Stu Martell. $40 pounds and 5 ounces, 5 in the bag. Right here for me. $16 pounds, 8 ounces, 56.13. Who would you like to thank?
Hey, real quick, my family back in Chicago, and then Dave Locander, Twin Lakes Marine, Thousand Island Recreational, fixed my motor that was about to fall off in less than 15 minutes and only charged me $30. Wow. That was unbelievable. So thank you.
All right, brother. We'll see you there. Stu Martell, thank you right there. Great support right up here. Southern Woods Plantation Pro from Moultrie, Georgia. How about it for J. Todd Tucker? $40 pounds, 10 ounces, 5 in the bag. Let's see what he did. Good to see you, buddy. All right, here we go. 40 pounds, 10 ounces, 5 in the bag. Day 3 right here, total right here. 22 pounds, 15 ounces, 63 pounds and 9 ounces. We have a new leader right here that's going to take over the hot seat, and he goes by J. Todd Tucker. Gatorade in the water, sir. Gatorade in the water. Get loud, folks. Your new leader right there, 63 pounds and 9 ounces, J. Todd Tucker. All right, this is what we're going to do. A couple of thanks. I'm going to put you in a hot seat and give you something to drink. Couple of thanks real quick.
Man, I would like to thank my sponsors. I know they're watching: Shannon, Ricky, Brooke, and Nicole, CBO Enterprises, Blue Ridge, OSP Solutions, also the Tilly Groups. Appreciate those guys, Jimmy Tilly, Jesse, and Paul. Thank you for everything you do for me, and wouldn't be here without you, so thank you. Oh, and now, since we're going to get a check today, I got to buy Lisa a puppy dog in one of them islands down there.
All right. That's not a bad deal. Get that hot seat right there. Emmett, bring up some food and drinks right here. New leader right there at 63 pounds and change is J. Todd Tucker. Next, Power Pole Pro from Dover, Florida. How about it for Daryl Davis? The hot seat has been occupied, and it's the Georgia Pro, J. Todd Tucker. This is Daryl Davis, though. And Daryl is having a good week. 41-9. 41-9. Right there. He's got 5 in the bag. I'm going to take a guess right here. Ooh, I see some. Is there some green ones in there? There's some green ones in there. Yep, absolutely. 22. 20 pounds, 10 ounces, 62.3. Go ahead and show a couple of them fish. Right there, you stay right there, my friend. Great job, Emmett. We just signed Emmett to a contract this morning for First Form drinks that he brings to the anglers. He's our official drink boy right there. How about it? 2 greens right there for Daryl Davis, folks. Little largemouth fishing right there, brother.
Well, I started smallmouth fishing. I caught one fish, a 4-pounder, and then as I was going down the bank, I said, something's going on. And then a scuba diver came up in front of me. I said, well, I guess that's why I'm not catching them. So I ran and fished some more stuff, and I just, you know what, I'm going down swinging. I'm going to try to catch some largemouth. So that's how I ended up.
All right, brother. We'll see you down there in Alabama. Anybody you'd like to thank real quick?
Yeah, I'd like to thank all my sponsors. We couldn't do this, without you guys. So Power Pole, Trojan Batteries, everybody out there, Denali Rods, Ardent, Sunline. Thanks for all you do for us. We couldn't do it without you.
All right, brother. We'll see you there. Next to the stage. There we go. Express Boats Pro from Brookville, Indiana. How about it for Bill Lowen? What do you say, Dollar Bill? I'm getting bug bites. What's going on here? Go figure you're getting bug bites up here in upstate New York. But I will tell you this, folks. You got bugs everywhere. This is beautiful country. Come over those rods there, Bill. Do not break them, sir. He had 42 pounds and 10 ounces on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag today. $19 pounds, 10 ounces, a 3-day total of 62.4. 62.4. Show us what you got, my friend. 62.4 is going to put you in second position behind our leader at 63.9, the Georgia Pro, J. Todd Tucker here. Stop number 5 of the NPFL at the St. Lawrence River. That's Dollar Bill, and that's 2 beauties right there, folks. All right, Bill, right over here real quick for me. Good week this week, going to get paid progressive AOI points. We want to make that championship next year.
Yeah, we hope so. It's been a fun week up here. When you get to go fishing and fish the way you like to fish, I caught all my fish this week on a chatterbait with a Z-Crawl Jr. on it from Zoom and on a hair jig that I tie myself. I got a little hair jig head that Lure Parts Online makes, but you got to tie it yourself, and that's what I caught all my fish on. That was my 1-2 punch, and feels good to get out of here with a check, and I guess we'll all pack up and get ready to head to ICAST.
All right, my man. It never ends, folks. There we go. Dollar Bill, Bill Lowen. Next, Tri King Luge Pro from Alexander, Arkansas. How about it for Scott Suggs? All right, Scotty. You need any more drinks? You good? No. You good? Okay. Give me that track. Unless you want us to spit. Hey, Emmett. All right there, Scotty Suggs. 42.4, 5 in the bag. 42.4, 5 in the bag. 21.8 to overtake the lead. 21.8. 18-14, 61 even. 61 even.
I come up a little short today. I don't know. It might hold in and get a check. We'll just have to see what happens. But, hey, I want to give a special thanks to Strike King. I caught every fish I caught this week on a Strike King tungsten thunder cricket. That little bait, those smallmouth can get it in their mouth real good and everything. I was throwing a mid-sized rage bug on the back of it, and the 20 bass I weighed in, every one of them came on it. And, I mean, to all the rest of the sponsors out there, I wouldn't be here without you.
Thank you there, right there, Scott Suggs, folks. Next to the stage, lock me up there, AFCO Pro from Springville, Alabama. He's having a great season here at the NPFL and at the Leeds. How about it for Wes Logan? Wes Logan with 41 pounds and 10 ounces on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. 21. I need 22 to take the lead. 20 pounds, 8 ounces, 62.2, fourth position right now.
Yeah, it was a good week. I just kind of fished around. I stayed pretty close and thought if I had a good day, I'd catch 20 to 22, which is about what I did every day. But I want to give a shout out to my beautiful wife at home. She's been working. My parents, my dad's been up here helping me this week. My mom, prayers for her. She's going through a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. But we're gonna get out of here, get back home, get everything squared back away, and get ready for the rest of these. Or the last one of these at Logan Martin close to the house, and the last 2 elites, and then we'll call it a year. But thanks for all y'all do. It was a great tournament. It's a great place. Take care of it, and ready to be back.
Prayers for your mom from all of us here at the NPFL. Next to the stage, Queen Tackle Pro from Catawba, North Carolina. That man right there is KJ Queen. All right, KJ, 45-1 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag today. All right, here we go. We're going to roll. 45-1, 5 in the bag. KJ Queen. Ian and Evan taking those fish. 24 pounds, 2 ounces right there. 69 pounds, 3 ounces. New leader, do me a favor. Shake his hand real quick. Shake his hand real quick right there. A new leader right there for KJ Queen. Yep. All right, KJ. 5 in the bag today, 24-2. A 3-day total. Finale Friday, stop number 5. 69 pounds and 3 ounces. There's the boom. All right, my friend. Right over here real quick. We'll get you in the hot seat. Thank a couple people and we'll get you something to drink.
Man, I want to thank 3 guys that fished with us, man. I got fortunate to make it back. I did 2 battery swaps on the way back in, used a jump start to get back in. Literally just running on just fumes of battery life, and I made it in and my battery died right there. So it's fortunate to come back, but Scott Canterbury, I want to say special thanks. He stopped and checked on me. Andrew Reddy, he stopped and made sure everything was good before I took off. And Drew Cook, he stopped too and checked and made sure I was good. And it's man, it's just really appreciative to have people out there that's looking after you, you know. And man, I caught all my fish this week on a Queen Tackle jig head. It's a new Ghost jig head that's coming out of iCast. It's a little special. It's actually got a coat on the outside of the head, which is dark. It really dulls instead of that shiny flash like you see in regular tungsten jig head. It's still tungsten, but we also beefed up the hook and made a super strong hook in it. So y'all check them out at iCast. We're going to drop them soon. I'm about to go sit down.
All right, go sit down there. Thomas, bring him some drinks right there next. Quality Manufacturing Pro from Huffman, Texas. How about it for Jason Reyes? Good job, Emmett. All right, Jason, 41 pounds, 6 ounces on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag. All right, Jason, good to see you, sir. 5 in the bag right there, 41-6. Here is today's score. There's your total right there. We're going to go 17-1, 58-7. 58-7. We'll see how it works out.
Yeah, had a lot of fun here. It's a great place to fish. Just wish it wasn't so far from where I live, but we'll see you at the next one.
All right, brother, good to see you right there. Short and sweet. I love it. Next to the stage, he's past winner here this year with the NPFL. He raised that shield, took on $100,000. Falcon Rods Pro from Dry Creek, Oklahoma. How about it for Jason Christie? All right, Jason Christie, 45-13, 5 in the bag. Good to see you, sir. Today, total right there. 23-11, 69-8, new leader right there. Shake his hand right there for you. Jason Christie taking the lead here at stop number 5 of the NPFL at the St. Lawrence River right there. Emmett, get those drinks ready. Folks, when he brings out those fish, get loud for your new leader. He's already won 1 shield. He wants another. He's the Oklahoma Pro. How about it for Jason Christie? 69 pounds and 8 ounces. Right over here, brother. Thank a couple people real quick. We'll get you to sit down, man. I know you're tired.
MVP for the week has got to be the Skeeter Yamaha. Like I ran forever. I mean, I figured the miles up today when I was driving. I could have almost drove that boat home. That's how far I traveled, and you know, without any flaws. But you know, good week. Lost a few, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Just, you know, throwing around a bunch of Great Lakes finesse stuff.
Yep.
So that simple as that. Just making a long run, trying to get by myself, which is hard to do here anymore. And yeah, just eyes open, looking.
There we go, brother. Grab that seat. Emmett Thomas, bring Jason Christie a couple of drinks right there. Yeah, and watch your head, man. You and I got to figure this one out around. Next to the stage, Portland Yacht Services Pro from Belgrade, Maine. How about it for Tyler, the main event, Williams, 42-11, first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag today. All right, Tyler, 42-11, 5 in the bag. Good to see you, sir. He'll be heading back to Missouri either tonight, tomorrow, it doesn't matter right there. 21 pounds, 1 ounce, 63-12, progressive AOI points, and a check.
Yes, sir. Getting paid is always good. And the way my day went, I'm happy to have that by a lot. I ran all the way to the mouth, caught 2 fish for about 3 pounds, lost a 6-pounder. Didn't know what to do. Ran to Waddington, caught 18 pounds somehow at between 1 and 3 o'clock, and then just sent it above Massena to where I've never even seen before and caught 21 pounds. So pretty crazy day.
Okay, brother, we'll see you there at Alabama. Next to the stage, Bass Cat Boats Pro from Pleasant Hill, Missouri. How about it for Kevin Rogers? What do you say, Kev? $41.9, 5 in the bag. 5 in the bag. $27.15, 5 in the bag right here. 41.9. 18 something. 18.9, 60 pounds, 2 ounces. Going to get check. Who'd you like to thank?
Yeah, Bass Cat Boats, Pro Guide Batteries, my wife. The city for having us. The city here, thanks for having us. Have us every year. Take my money.
There we go, right there, short and sweet. Next to the stage. There we go, Ready Pools Pro from Auburndale, Florida. How about it for the young gun, Andrew Reddy? What do you say, Chris? Good to see you, sir. 42-12 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. 42-12, 5 in the bag. Good to see you, sir. Ready Pools. He's ready to get down to Florida. 17-13, 60 pounds and 9 ounces. Who'd you like to thank?
Everybody that makes this happen, you know, my parents, Copeland's, they all make this happen. Everybody that supports me, I mean, the support I have from back home is unreal. I can't thank everybody enough.
Hey, on behalf of the NPFL staff, great job on the camera. I know a little bit of nerves, but, man, you were a natural. Great work.
Thank you, sir.
All right, brother. We'll see you down there in Alabama. Next, Monster Marine Lithium Pro from Blanchard, Oklahoma. How about it for Zach Burge? Hey, look at that. You even got Osborne to drive the truck, man. How much you pay him? There you go. All right, here we go. Family, you grab your hands. I'll take them. You know where to go. Zach Burge at 43-7 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag. You guys stay right there. Don't move any closer. 43-7, 5 in the bag. All right, here we go. 21-6, 64-13 getting paid. Good points.
Yeah, man, it was fun. I had a blast. You know, it's sad when like 21 a day is not fantastic, but it's a lot of fun. You catch a ton of fish. It's a blast. I love coming up here.
Hey, I've seen some good bags at Grand Lake and Eufaula. You guys know those really well. 20 pounds down there is getting you paid. Here, it's just kind of a typical day.
Yep, it's just average.
There we go, brother. We'll see. There's Zach Burge and the family. We appreciate it. Jason Christie, you stay right there. Next to the stage. All right, here we go. He is your inaugural champ for the first time there at Lake Amistad in Del Rio, Texas. The Outpost Pickwick Dam Pro from Counce, Tennessee. He throws a few Buckeye lures. There's a couple Buckeye fans up on stage. How about it for Brandon Perkins? Here we go, folks. How about this? 5 in the bag, 41.8. He needs 5 pounds and 3 ounces to surpass 1,000 pounds. That's good enough. 18 pounds, 59.8, 1,000 pounds over his career here at the NPFL. How does that feel, my friend?
I mean, it's kind of bittersweet because I'm going to miss a check. I had the worst day today, and I caught a pile of fish. This place is phenomenal. It's such a blessing. I didn't even realize it until Mr. Ken just told me I needed 5 pounds to hit the 1,000-pound mark. That's super cool. God's really blessed me through this journey, and this fishery's awesome. I want to say hi to my family and friends, everybody watching back at home, and I want to come back someday.
Everybody's at the outpost and they're watching, brother. Brandon Perkins, Class Act. Next to the stage, Rusty Hooks Bait and Tackle Pro from Lincolnton, North Carolina. How about it for Shane Lineberger? All right, Shane. 45.6 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. All right, here we go, Shane Lineberger. 45.6. 5 in the bag. That'll stretch you out right there, man. Bust a damn hammy like me. 5 in the bag today, 45.6. I'm looking for 24.3. 21.13, 67.3. Good points, good dollars.
Yeah, man, I tell you, today was one of those trying days. Everybody says, well, I lost this and I lost that. Well, I'm telling you, I had that day. And I was coming back up the lake, and I got a couple bites doing the largemouth thing in practice. I said, let me pull over here and try this. Well, I skipped my little doo-doo under a dock and catch a 4.11 largemouth. Go to the next one, catch a 4.4 largemouth, and ran out of time. So I guess you should have started doing that sooner.
Hindsight 2020, but a good week for you. Who'd you like to thank?
Oh, man, my buddy Dale, 3D guttering guy, he's been a trooper this week. He practiced with me 3 days, rode with me the first day of the tournament, and then he's like, I don't think I can do this anymore.
You know what it's like.
Yeah, I do. And I need to thank all my sponsors, Dale, 3D Guttering, Rusty Hooks Bait and Tackle, True South Custom Lures, Lithium Pros, Bob's Machine Shop, Power Pole, and everybody that helps make the world go round.
All right, we'll see you down south, my friend. Shane Lineberger. Next to the stage, visit Jefferson County, Tennessee Pro from Blaine, Tennessee. How about it for Hunter Sales? All right, Hunter Sales, 42.13, 4 in the bag today. An anomaly here. Go buy a lottery ticket if he's only got 4 in the bag. Finale Friday, 7-2 right there, 7-2. Hold on a second. Okay, yep. All right, 7-2, 49.15 right there. Who'd you like to thank?
Man, a lot of people make this possible, and I want to take a second. Obviously 7-2 is terrible on this place. It's a phenomenal fishery, fish everywhere. I made terrible decisions, didn't fish clean at all. But every morning when I go out, I say a prayer, and I say, God, win, lose, or draw, I'm going to glorify you. And it's hard to get up here when you weigh in 7-2 and glorify God. But, man, how blessed am I to be able to travel around the country, do what I love. I thank him for that, like, literally every single day. No matter what happens out on the lake, my life, I know where I'm going to spend eternity. And so I want to thank God just for letting me come out here and do this today. We're going to hightail it back to Tennessee, though.
Talons out, baby. Talons out right there. Hunter Sales. Next, Epic Baits Pro from Macon, South Carolina. How about it for J-Will? Jason Williamson. All right, J-Will. I see you got that motor trimmed down still. That was a low blow, man. That was a cheap shot. I'm sorry for that. All right, here we go. 43-4, 5, and you can hit me if you want. If you want to slug me, go ahead and slug me. Long day, brother. 5 in the bag, 4-3-4. He ran it hard there. Come back hard strong. Lock in for me. Roll them up. There you go. Boy, you got a lot of fish there. 43-4, 17 pounds, 60 pounds, 4 ounces right there going to get paid.
Man, I hope so. You know, we had some technical difficulties the last couple of days, but we've made the best out of it. And, you know, we work hard all year. We grind for every AOY point that we can get. And, you know, it's just been a grind season for me all year. I can't seem to get it going. But hopefully we'll stay in the check line. If not, we survived with a shot to make the championship in the last one. And special thanks to all my sponsors. It's a long way up here. It costs a lot of money. And without those guys, I wouldn't be here.
All right, brother, we'll see you there down in Alabama. Next to the stage, Big League Charters and Bruiser Bay Pro from Knoxville, Tennessee. How about it for Robert Robleski?
All right, Big Rob. How you doing, man? I'm good.
I am good. All right, 45-10 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. Yep, absolutely. 45-10, 5 in the bag today. Good to see you, bud. Stand right there for me. We're going to go score right here. 3-day weight right there. 20 pounds, 9 ounces. 3-day total of 66 pounds and 3 ounces. A good day with points and dollars.
Yeah, man, this place is unbelievable. But I am ready to go home because I am so beat up. Yep. You know, filling up twice each day. Spent probably $1,000 in gas this week. But I mean, I'll do it again tomorrow and the next day and the next day. I mean, this place is unbelievable. You know, I want to make a big shout out to Rick Mitchell, the guy that I'm staying with this week. He actually spectated me today, and my trolling motor battery took a crap. So he was able to swap out batteries, and I was able to fish and just chug along and stuff like that. I'm truly blessed to have him as a friend and everything, and I'm excited to see my wife and the dogs. I'm ready to go home. I'm beat up, I'm tired, but I love this place.
All right, brother, we'll see you there. Next to the stage, Team Arc Pro from Greenwood, South Carolina. How about it for Brandon Cobb? Brandon Cobb came into championship Friday at 43-12. 43-12. He's got 5 in the bag today. I'm looking for 25-13 to take the lead. I think he's going to be short of that, but we're going to land you in that top 15 possibly. Good to see you, sir. All right, here we go. $19,500, 63-1, 63-1 over 3 days. Good points and good cash, like I tell the other guys.
Yep, it was a good week. I didn't really have any. I knew I didn't have many left today, but I was catching a lot of sight fish off big flats, and I've been passing up all the 2.5s and 3s. And today there was nothing but 2.5s and 3s. I caught all the 4-pounders, so yeah, I'm happy with it. If we had fish another day, it might be rough, but the 3 were all right.
All right, brother. We will see you down south. Safe travels home. Next to the stage, Phoenix Boats Pro from Gonzales, Louisiana. How about it for the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney?
Huh? Hey, not you.
We got 45-5 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. 24-3. He looks over his left shoulder. A little smile, a laughter back there. 21 pounds even, going to fall short. You stay there. 66-5 right up here, sir. He looked over his left shoulder, a little grin. He saw who was there. Big old smile over here. I got you on this one, brother. We talked about it this morning.
Yeah, it's been a good day today. I caught more fish today than I have any day this week. Just a lot of them were the same size, but this play, it was epic. I literally found a 100-yard stretch today that had hundreds, but they were all 314 to 4.3. Not what I needed, but I had some fish way off, and I'll be honest with you, the biggest reason I ever went to them, I didn't want to have to gas up twice. Okay. I was like, once a day is enough.
That gallon per dollar cost in New York is a little bit different than Louisiana.
Well, the big thing is, marina gas just in general. And I'll tell you this, whoever scheduled this event for it to end on Friday saved our lives.
100%.
Because it was so bad this afternoon coming back, it was hideous. I can't imagine what it would be like tomorrow. Yeah, just so many boats going in every direction. But it amazes me just riding down this river and looking at the scenery. It's as a beautiful place as you'll ever fish. Kind of reminds me of home in some ways because all those camps out there on those islands and stuff, you see a lot of that at my house, but with no smallmouth. But it's been a good week, and just glad to be here.
All right, we'll see you. Safe travels down to Louisiana, and then you're going to be heading east for our next event.
Roll Tide.
Wow. Really, man? Not a Tiger fan? Really? I'll tell you what, I'm going to find out who did that. I'm going to whoop him. So anyway, Rocky Top, let's continue this for Roll Tide over there. Ranger Pro from Lake Wiley, South Carolina. How about it for Todd Auten? What's up, Todd? Let's see what we got here. 43-2 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag today. Five in the bag today. 43-2. Good to see you, sir. A good day, it looks like, right there. We're looking at 26-7 if you want to take a seat back there. 43-2 plus.
Probably 19.
Yep, wrap it up for me. There you go. There you go. Locked in right there at 20 pounds, 2 ounces, 63.4 right there. 63 pounds, 4 ounces.
Well, I was happy with that. Kind of struggled today and had to go all new water again today. It's a lot of fish are still spawning, and you get them caught out of there, you have to go somewhere else. But I caught all my fish this week on a Zoom fluke.
Okay.
And
Zoom baits are working up here these days.
Yeah, they're a great company. Be sponsored by. I think I've been with them since '99.
Wow,
so, long time.
Good partnership. Don't age yourself.
Well, you know,
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Safe travels back home, and we will see you down the road. All right, Kayada Custom Rods Pro from Hodges, South Carolina. There's some good beats in that car right there. I don't know what it is, but that man right there is Jason Burrows. I saw Fat Cat getting down in the truck there, so you must have had some good tunes on the radio. 44.9 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. Good to see you, sir. Coon Dog, 44.9, 5 in the bag. Let them dogs howl. 22 pounds, 1 ounce, a 3-day total of 66 pounds and 10 ounces. That's going to put you in 4th position right there. That's what you needed this week.
Man.
You like this place?
I do. And you know how the weights are. I had 1 3-pounder at 1 o'clock.
That's crazy.
I have no idea what I done the first half of the day, but somehow was able to get the bites and get on through. I'm real thrilled to have what I had.
All right, brother. We will see you in Alabama. A good week for Jason Burrows. All right, here we go. Deep Creek Lures Pro from Bay Minette, Alabama. How about it for Scott Wiley? Hey, I'd see that Georgia tag right there. I'll tell you what, man, we need as much drivers as we can, that's for sure. All right, Mr. Scott Wiley, Deep Creek Lures. You and Jesse throwing them, banging them. 42-7 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. 27-2 to take the lead. 22-11, 65 pounds and 2 ounces. The points.
Oh, no doubt about it. I needed the points. You know, I struggled all year, but we put it back together on this trip. So
good jump started right here.
Yeah, we could get back going again, but you know, special thanks to everybody who takes care of things while I'm gone. I really appreciate it, and you know,
it takes an army.
It takes an army. It does.
All right, brother. We will see you down in Alabama. Scott Wiley, class act right there. Next to the stage, Skeeter Yamaha Pro from Odenville, Alabama. That man right there, he's lifted that shield. He wants a second one. We'll see what happens here. How about it for Scott Canterbury? All right, Scott, 45 pounds even. Got 5 in the bag. I need 24-9. 24-9 to take the lead. 45 plus. 24 pounds, 10 ounces. Shake his hand real quick, man. Good Lord. Photo finish right there. Jason Christie, great tournament there, sir. Head back to Oklahoma. Scott Canterbury, your new leader. 24-10. 24-10 on Championship Friday. Added that total up. Here comes 2 of those 15 fish, folks. for a total weight of 69 pounds and 10 ounces. Stop number 5 of the NPFL here at St. Lawrence River in Massena, New York. Well, it wasn't Secretariat blowing them out by 36 lengths, dude. It was a photo finish like cigar. Jason Christie, you guys are good friends. He's done it to you. You did it to him. We'll see how it holds up.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not going to hold up, but, man, it was a good day. It's a great week. I was blessed all week, so, man, I don't know. It's just this place is phenomenal, man. You got to see the weights coming up, but, man, I tell you, I've made some long runs. I got a 100-hour service right before I came up here from Bucks Island. I might have to go get the 200-hour service done when I get back, but, man, it's a long ways down there, and I was fishing a long ways off.
You got to take the risk.
You do. I didn't go on the lake. I didn't take that risk. I stayed in the river and the whole time. But that Skeeter Yamaha, man, that Skeeter, the ride of that Skeeter, it doesn't matter. And that Yamaha, I can be 90 miles down there and I'll fish to the last minute because of reliability. I know I'm going to get back. But I need to thank everybody. I mean, you know, Impulse Lithium makes the best batteries on the planet, man. I've tested those batteries all week during practice from daylight to dark, and I was standing on a trolling motor in that current. It's just been a great week. I've been here a lot of times. I've caught them deep. I've caught them shallow. This week it was shallow mainly. I caught a few deep, but it was mainly a Strike King, the Tungsten Thunder Cricket. I was putting a Reaction Innovation Skinny Dipper on it and a Strike King blade man on the back of it, and then a hair jig, and I caught some on it. Man, I finally figured out they would bite a topwater here. I usually go to the lake, and I never get them to bite it. But I was throwing a Livingston walking boss and getting some big bites. Some of them blow up on it. I think they're spawning. You could let it sit there with that sound that it creates, and they'd come back and get it. So it was just a lot of fun. Got a long drive home. Thanks to everybody coming out.
It'll be a good drive home after that event right there. Yep, right up there. Emmett Thomas. Mr. Canterbury needs a couple drinks, so get him a Gatorade and get him a water. He just signed a contract. You sit down, he serves you. There you go. All right, here we go. Berkeley Pro from DeBary, Florida. How about it for John Cox? Let me hear you, folks. Put your hands together for JC. There you go. Good job, brother. All right, John Cox. Shallow. I don't even know his middle name, but if he could change it, it'd probably be a Shallow would be the middle name. But his parents probably gave him a family name, so we'll stick with that. 45-15. On the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. I need 23-12. 23-12 to take the lead. It's locked in. 21-3. 21-3. These guys have gone around a few fights. 18 rounds of Muhammad Ali and Frazier, all that good stuff. Great week, bro.
Yeah, it was an awesome week, man. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to move around like I was able to with the new Vexus and that Mercury, man. I ran all over this place and kind of just, you know, I wouldn't be catching them, and I would just pack up and just make a run and fish for a little bit and then come back and fish some more. And, man, it was smooth as can be. And all week I just mixed up a lot of different max scent baits. Okay. A couple that we took a picture of it, and then I realized I don't really know if we're allowed to even talk to it until after I cast, but that's next week. So
yeah, so you'll be good to go.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool bait. You can drop shot it, and then I was doing also just hooking it with a hook and just kind of casting it around up shallow, and it worked really well. And
if you want to be safe, give Tanner and Travis $100 each, and they won't post them.
But I covered it up a little bit, but it's a really cool bait. I don't know when it's going to be out, but
will you be down there?
Yeah, I'll be down there. Yeah, if anybody's down there wants to come hang out, I'll be down there. But I got to thank my wife. She flew all the way in
awesome, bro.
To go fishing tomorrow. So
oh, nice. There you go.
Yeah, so I guess we're going back out there tomorrow.
No, you are going back. Not I guess you are.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's going to be nice. So it'll be fun. I always love coming here, and man, I hope Massena has us back. I really would love for them to just put it on the schedule every year. We should do maybe a 5-10 year contract where we
30
every year.
30 years.
Every year. So it'd be cool. So I can't wait to come back, and yeah, really looking forward to it next time.
John, appreciate it. Safe travels. Y'all have a great day out on the lake tomorrow. Nice meeting you finally. All right, hold on just a second. All right, folks, here we go. Now, the way that it works here with the NPFL, we go out in position first on the final day. So position 1, 2, 3, all the way down to 10, all the way down to 110. Those individuals get a longer day of fishing, so they come in the last flight. That gives us an opportunity to set up the top 10 and see who's going to take home. Now remember, Drew Cook, just over 50 pounds, was the leader. First day and second day. I got our top 10 now. We're going to start with 10th position, work our way up. Right there, Scott Canterbury. He's got 69.10. We'll see if that holds up. You don't know. It could, it might not. In 10th position, that's Williams Auto Center Pro from Aiken, South Carolina. Put your hands together for Dustin Williamson. All right, Dustin. A bug went right in my mouth when I was trying to tell your name, man. It got me good. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. What do they say? Cricket's got more protein per millimeter or whatever? I don't know. 46.3. 5 in the bag today. I need 23.8 to take the lead. Not going to get there. 21.6. 67.9 puts you in 4th position. You been up here before?
No, this is my first time, and I've really enjoyed it.
Would you like to come back here again?
Yeah, just like John said, every year is good with me.
This time of year?
Yeah, exact same week every year. It's fun going and catching a ton of fish. Today, the big ones seemed to leave. So it was a little bit tougher. I had to work for what I caught today. But I want to say thanks to all my sponsors. You know, we couldn't do it without them. Everybody back home watching.
All right, brother. Good to see you. Put your hands together, folks, one more time for Dustin Williamson right there. All right, in 9th position, Corey Casey Guide Service Pro from Moncks Corner, South Carolina. He had 46 pounds and 8 ounces coming in to Championship Friday. How about you put your hands together for Corey Casey? All right. 46 pounds and 8 ounces on the first 2 days. Stop number 5 of the NPFL here at St. Lawrence River, Massena, New York. Corey Casey, 5 on finale Friday. I need 23.3 to take over the hot seat. 23.3. 22 pounds, 9 ounces, a 3-day total, 69 pounds and 1 ounce. A great event, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, what a place. I caught all my fish sight fishing, so it felt like I was at home. And, man, I don't know. It was good. Lost a few and then caught them again, so couldn't have went any better.
Anybody like to thank? Couple baits you want to talk about?
I caught most of them on a Berkeley, just a little flat minnow, or a little 3-inch Cinco. So.
Family you want to thank?
Oh, yeah, everybody at home. Calls, texts. Appreciate everybody holding the fort down while I'm gone, and I'll be home tomorrow.
All right, brother. Safe travels. Corey Casey right there, folks. Next to the stage. Cue me up. All right. We'll get these boats out of the way up here. Keep moving out for me, folks. We'll get this next one queued up for me. There we go. In 8th position coming in to Finale Friday Championship Day, Goatwood Farms Pro, part of that D team from Grand Isle, Vermont. 2 days, 46 pounds and 8 ounces. Put your hands together right there for Cole Harris. All right, here we go. There we go. All right, here we go. 46.8, 5 in the bag. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Come on, hold on. 23.3. 23.3. Locked in. 22 pounds, 8 ounces. The 3-day total is 69 pounds right there. Going to put you in 5th position. Finally, great week, bro. Great week. This is what we knew Cole Harris could do. You're up here in the Northeast, but this is the kind of thing that can get you over the hump. Go down south, man. Let's keep the momentum running. Who do we got here?
This is Dusty Rose and Daisy. All right. I had a great time. Probably one of the most fun I've had in a tournament. I went out today and I gave it everything I had. I had some motor trouble. It kept overheating. So if anyone wants a Mercury, it'll be in the dumpster out back. Other than that, I want to thank all my sponsors, and I can't wait to get to the next event.
All right, brother. We'll see you there, the D team right there. Young lady, right this way. There you go. All right. Next to the stage in 7th position, Abu Garcia Pro from Catawba, North Carolina, 47 pounds and 10 ounces. After 2 days, stop number 5 of the NPFL is the St. Lawrence River in Massena, New York. 5 in the bag today for Shane LaHue. He needs 22 pounds and 1 ounce to take the lead. 22 pounds and 1 ounce right here, my friend. Total right there. 22-1. 20 pounds and 4 ounces. I'll tell you what, I haven't seen so many photo finishes in my life. 67-14, unofficially in 6th position. You got to be happy with the week.
Yeah, today was. I had a feeling I was running out of fish, so I ran the Skeeter Yamaha a lot today. Probably way too much, but I was trying to find that magic hole. There's somewhere out here right now that none of us found that you can go catch 28-pound shallow. There always is this time of year, and I just never found it. I went from Duck Island to the Canadian side of the river. I don't know how many gallons of gas I burnt, but it was a lot. So I had a fun week. This is one of the best places in the world to come catch a bass. I mean, there's so many 4-pound smallmouth. This is the only place in a tournament, though, you can be frustrated catching 4-pounders. You got to catch those 5.5s. I had a couple of those yesterday. Just never got those big bites. But anytime you come up here smallmouth fishing, you need 2 baits, and they both need to be Berkeley Max scent. And that's about it. Just whichever Berkeley Max scent baits you got, they're going to work.
There you go, Shane LaHue. Great points, great checks this week, and we will see you down south. Next, in 6th position, with 47 pounds, 13 ounces, Academy Sports and Outdoors Pro from Hemp Hill, Texas. Put your hands together, folks, for Andrew Upshaw. Andrew Upshaw, 47-13 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag today. He needs 21 pounds, 14 ounces. You stand right here for me? I want you to look right there. 21-14. 21-14. 24 pounds, 14 ounces, a new leader, 72 pounds and 11 ounces for the Texas Pro, Andrew Upshaw. Go get that. Go get those fish, man. Show them fish off. Come over here to the right side and then show them folks right here at center stage. How about it for Andrew Upshaw? Wow, folks, right there. There's the boom right there. 72 pounds and 11 ounces. It's stop number 5 of the NPFL here at St. Lawrence River in Massena, New York. Big bass right here. 6'11" to take the lead. 6'5". 6'5". That's a smallie, folks. 6'5". Andrew Upshaw right over here for me. 3 fantastic days here at the St. Lawrence River in Massena, New York. You got to love it.
Yeah, this is a fantastic place. It's loaded with smallmouth. I was making maybe one of the longer runs. I know there was a couple guys out there with me, but all 3 days I ran to the ducks, and it was a really, really hard run and really long run. Caught them all this week throwing a Strike King Baby Z2 white and a blue flash color, and then I caught them on a Ned rig, and then late in the day today I caught that 6.5 on a jig, and that really was the thing that kind of helped me propel up to that weight that I needed. But I don't think it's going to be enough. I hope it is, but I got a lot of really big names behind me with a lot of big weights, so it's just going to be what it is.
Well, you're a big name in the sport from your days on the FLW Tour, man. You've been putting in some hard knocks. Your YouTube channel out there promoting not only yourself, Team USA bass fishing, and everything that goes around in the bass fishing world. So you're no stranger to this. You're a bigger name in the industry. We'll see if this holds up. If it doesn't hold up, it doesn't matter. The AOI points and the check there, we've got one more event. Qualifying for that championship next year is key.
Yeah, it is, and I just really wanted to come out here and have a good event. You know, this is one of my favorite places, top 3 favorite places in the country. I've been here 5 or 6 different times, and I just really, really love this place. It has just an enormous amount of smallmouth and really solid smallmouth. But, hey, big shout-out. I'm actually going to hit the road here pretty quick right after this is done. I got to fly to Dallas. My son has a regional track meet.
Nice.
And
what event?
He's the 100, 200, 400, and trying to make it to the state track meet. So
what's his name?
Kane Upshaw. He's watching. My wife's watching. So big shout-out to them, and I'm about to hit the road here pretty quick.
Hey, Kane, kick some butt for the NPFL. How about that? Take that seat. Emmett Thomas, right up here. Give him some Gatorade. Next, in 5th position, with 48 pounds and 7 ounces over the first 2 days here at the St. Lawrence River in Massena, New York. Fenwick Rods Pro from Florence, Alabama. Put your hands together, folks, for Justin Atkins. The St. Lawrence River, Massena, New York, showing out, folks. What a town. And we're just getting started with the top 5. 48-7 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag. Here's today. I need 24-5. 24-5 to take the lead. 22 pounds, 12 ounces, 3-day total of 71 pounds and 3 ounces for the Alabama Fenwick Rod Pro, Justin Adkins. A little bit short, but heck of an event, man.
Yeah, no, it was an awesome event. It almost just worked perfectly. I broke one off this morning, just a freak deal, and other than that one, I fished perfectly clean. So you can't complain with that. There's a lot of tournaments that, you know, you have this go wrong and that go wrong, and it makes a big difference. I fished really clean. I got to fish the way I like. I sight fished all of them and caught a few wine and a hair jig around. And I love this place. I like to come up here every chance I get, and it's been really good to me. I'm just ready to seal the deal on one up here.
Couple baits that you'd like to plug out there that worked for you, that sponsor you.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm blessed to be sponsored by the company that makes the best smallmouth bait ever. It's a Berkeley flatworm. I threw a pearl white one today when I was bed fishing. And then when I throw a hair jig, I like to take a Max Scent General and cut it down and put that on the bait. Gives it a little bit of weight so you can really cast it, and it gives it a little bit of scent. And smallmouth seem to really like it. So it's been awesome. I am looking forward to going home, though, and hanging out a few days. It's been a fun week in New York, but I've got 18 hours. I'm about to knock out and go home.
All right, man. We'll be down in your neck of woods, man. We'll see you then. All right, next to the stage. Here we go in 4th position coming into today. He had 48 pounds and 10 ounces. Deep Creek Lures Pro from Irwin, North Carolina. I call him Big Bass. How about it for Jesse Wise? You got to hydrate, and no better hydrating with Mountain Dew. And Jesse Wise likes his Mountain Dew. 48 pounds and 10 ounces, folks. He's got 5 in the bag today. That right there is the Texas Pro, Andrew Upshaw. Jesse Wise, I need 24-2 to show up in that box. He's shaking his head, folks. 14-15, 63-9, 63-9. Didn't work out here. Didn't get that big fish I know you're about, or those couple big fish. But I will tell you this. It's going to be good points. You want to get to that championship. It's going to be a good payday. And here's the other thing, too. When it comes to the entertainment factor on Fullcom Media and the TNPFL, you bring it.
Yeah, man, you know, it was a phenomenal tournament. I can't complain. You know, I come up here and done my job. It was one of them frustrating days for the fact of, I mean, I was around 2 different 25-pound bags. I messed with 8 different 5-pounders today, and, you know, I didn't ever lose none of them, but I had 2 of them to just nip it, and they would come up to it, and then they would just look at it, and I would dead stick it, and they would not eat it today. The other 2 days, I could get them to eat it, right? And, you know, today it was just one of them days where they just, it won't right. So I went, you know, I started scrambling, and I got some fish that was in 12 foot. And I only had 3 at like, 12 o'clock. And I pulled up over there and made a long cast to a hard spot. And boom, 3.5 pounder, jump, come over to the boat. And then under the boat, bloop, the line broke. And I was like, what? Are you kidding me? But, you know, I was like, it's all right, I'm going to catch them. I mean, it was still early. Well, throwed right back out the next throw. I think Travis pulled up, and he was taking pictures. Another 3.5 pounder. I was like, oh, my goodness. And he threw it, and I was like, are you kidding me? I mean, it was just one of them days, you know, I couldn't do nothing right. But ended up, I mean, I had almost a 5-pounder today, and I had 15 pounds. And, you know, I had 3 2-pounders. You can't do that in the smallmouth derby. But super blessed. The good Lord blessed me with a good week. You know, my travel partners, I mean, Mom and Daddy's up here. My son, we had a phenomenal week fishing. Yep. You know, they're going to talk junk to me all the way back to North Carolina because I think Daddy and Mama went out there and caught like 20 pounds today. And
but you got to cast 500 times. They got to cast 1,000 times.
Yeah, it was it was a fun week, man. I think has my big bass, mine and Drew's big bass, been broke?
Hasn't been broken. You guys got the tie right now.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
That's $500.
I need some more gas money because
you need double that.
I've burned $320 each all 3 days. You know,
well, that's not bad. I've been hearing credit card bills in the 1200s, but that's all right to see this fishery. Give me one bait that was your go-to bait this week.
Man, if you watched live this morning, that new 5-inch Deep Creek Stinger. You know, it was a staple this week. I caught that fish. Them fish ain't never seen that kind of bait up here, but I caught some fish on flatworm too. But these fish have seen a blue million flatworms. So I figured, you know, when they were getting skittish, you know, I could put that Stinger on. It's a new little drop shot bait. You can look it up, deepcreeklures.com. It's a really good bait. It's got a real slender tail to it. Same profile as a flatworm, but it was, you know, I can't complain. It was a fun week.
I know you can't, man. Trust in Jesus right there, man. He's got your back right there. Jesse Wise, folks, put your hands together right there. Having it done. All right. Top three coming up. 49 pounds coming in to Finale Friday Championship Day Icon Boats Pro from Opelika, Alabama. Your reigning Progressive AOI winner from last year. He's also in the lead right now. Put your hands together for Kyle Welcher. All right, Kyle. He's got 49 pounds, folks. St. Lawrence River, Massena, New York. 5 in the bag. I need 23.11. Keep that thing wrapped up good there for me, Billy. Good to see you, sir. 23-12 to take the lead. 23-12 to take the lead. He just told Doyle Brunson. He gave him a nice nod on the head. 25 pounds, 11 ounces. Shake that man's hand. A new leader, 74 pounds and 11 ounces for the Alabama Pro. Right there, Mr. Kyle Welcher. When he pulls 2 of those 15 out, folks, put your hands together right there. 74 pounds, 11 ounces. Stop number 5 of the NPFL here at the St. Lawrence River in Massena, New York. So, right over here, man. So I said, so if folks don't know, I like to play poker. Kyle likes to play poker. He also fishes. Very strategic, methodical. There's some things out there that you can learn really well from him, the game from the other. I said what he needed. He looked at me. He went like this. It's kind of a nod from Johnny Chan and Doyle Brunson. If you know them in the Texas world, he knows that. What a day.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. You know, usually on day 3, it kind of feels like you're out of fish, especially when a big majority of them are spawning. And then today I started on one that was really weird yesterday. I never could get it to bite, and it bit super quick. And then I went to an area, and I started just short of where I've been catching them. And the first 2 I caught were 5-pounders. And I was like, this is not the stuff that usually happens on day 3. This usually happens on day 1 of practice. So, I mean, it was just super fortunate the way it worked out. And caught 5 big ones. Then we gambled and made a long run, and it just didn't quite pay off. But I never caught one of those real big ones this week, and that was kind of the Achilles heel, because to win here, you have to have one of those 6.5-pounders. And I never got it, you know, and that's just a huge difference maker here.
A couple baits that worked for you this week.
I threw a drop shot the most and a vibrating jig. Those were the 2 that I weighed the most on.
All right, my man. Listen, Emmett Thomas is going to bring you up some water. You sit in that hot seat. Watch your head on this. Go to the round that side. You don't bang it. New leader right there. Cash that in at 74 pounds, 11 ounces. But, folks, we have 2 anglers left. 2 anglers left. And they all know each other. Everybody knows each other, but these guys know each other a little bit more than the others. This gentleman coming up is a 4-time champ of the NPFL. If he happens to win today, he is going to pass $600,000 in career earnings with the NPFL. Let me repeat that. $600,000 with the NPFL. He had 49.8 coming in today. Rapala Pro from Utahville, South Carolina. Get loud for Patrick Walters. Huh? No. Ken on the spot. That's why we hired Ken Duke. 16 pounds. He also breaks the 1,000-pound mark. The 1,000-pound mark. Do you know how many stones that is in England? No, I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. 49.8. 49.8. He's got 5 in the bag. I need 25.3. Watch your head. 25.3 to take the lead. 25.3 to take the lead. Billy Thomas on the scales. 22.5. Still a great day. 71.13. 3rd position. That is going to put you over, first of all, 1,000 pounds in your career with the National Professional Fishing League. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'll take it. You know, it was a good week of fishing. I stumbled on them later than I should have. I knew where they were at, but that's fishing. You know, had a good week, caught a bunch of bass. I mean, St. Lawrence River out of Massena, it is a fantastic fishery. But can't thank all of y'all enough. The camera guys, the service crew. Listen, if you want to be dependable and you want to run 120 miles one way, run a Yamaha. And if anything ever happened, they got a service trailer here. So it's without Yamaha, can't thank them enough. My dad for being here. He is one of my biggest fans. Couldn't do without him. My family, my son, my wife at home. I don't know how my wife puts up with me. Haven't figured that out yet. But shout out to all of my family, my friends, my sponsors, Phantom Outdoors, local, Falcon Bass Boats. Caught a bunch of fish, so caught them how I like catching them. Could have had a better week, but hey, we'll take it.
The reason that your wife puts up with you, because you're a great guy. That's all that matters.
We'll go with that, big.
All right, there we go. I'm not going to say the other one. All right, here we go, folks. Moment of truth. Stay right there for me. Kyle Welcher right here. Why don't you come stand right there? Watch your head on that. All right, going into today, after day 1 and day 2 leading, we'll see what happens here. In first position, he had 52 pounds and 10 ounces. The only angler to crack 50 pounds after 2 days. AFCO Skeeter Pro from Cairo, Georgia. Put your hands together, folks. As I said, up here on the St. Lawrence River, stop number 5 of the NPFL, here in Massena, New York. Put your hands together, folks, real loud for Mr. Drew Cook. Come on, get loud, folks. Hey, Drew, do me a favor. Keep those fish in the live well. I want to come up here. I want you to shake Kyle's hand first, and then I want to talk to you. Keep pulling up a little bit more, please. Keep pulling up. Keep pulling. There we go, right there. Come on up here real quick there, Drew. Shake your friend's hand right up here. Okay. Came in today, started out. You were the only angler to bust 50 pounds. You get 52 and 10 over 2 days there. Started day 1 in the lead, started day 2 in the lead. Out there fishing. We saw you on the live stream there. Still kind of a mystery because you went out first and you're coming in last. So that extended day helps kind of those anglers with more hours to fish. So we'll find out what the weight is. But just who did you like to thank? Sponsors, family, etc.
Yeah, all my sponsors I have to thank, my family as well. But this week, my sunglasses and my trolling motor battery, the Leupold pack out sunglasses, I caught every one of them I saw before I pitched to it. They were either on the bed or on a rock. You know, I don't know what they were doing on it, but seeing them from a long way away was key. And using a lightweight to not scare them, or a weightless wacky rig to get those fish to bite. And the ones you had to really mess with, if you could get like 40 or 50 yards off of them and still be able to see them get up there, you were able to catch them a lot quicker. And I guess fishing 3 different areas, 3 different days was probably pretty key too. But
not a bad move.
No, it worked out. I was kind of second guessing it today at about lunch, but you know, Dobbins rods, Sunline. I never broke a bass off that I didn't catch or wasn't from operator error. I was using the V-Hard leader, 10 pound and 12 pound. That was, you know, everything. They were going to bite it if they were going to bite it. It didn't matter if it was 5 pound line or 10 pound line or 12 pound line. The dumb ones were going to eat it, and that's what we were after, were the dumb big ones. And so,
do me a favor. Walk over there. All right, here we go. 52-10 on the first 2 days. 74-11 sitting in first place. He's come out of the hot seat. That's Kyle Welcher, the Alabama pro. Drew Cook, come on up. Hand it off to Billy Thomas. I want you to stand right here for me. Does he raise his first shield, folks? I need 22 pounds and 2 ounces. It's going to pop there. If that says 22-2, you are our stop number 5 champ. It's going to lock in. 24 pounds, 12 ounces, your winner right there, Drew Cook, getting it done here at stop number 5 of the NPFL at the St. Lawrence River. Georgia boy, as Mark Kersey says. Take a couple of them fish out. He caught 15 over 3 days, wire to wire. A New York state of mind right there for Drew Cook. 6'10". 6'10" is the big bass. If you got a 6'11", you want to weigh one? You got the 6'10". You got a 6'11"? No? All right. Weigh the big one. All right, come over here. Weigh the big one. Ken Duke. Ken Duke's mind works different, folks. He's got some plan. Weigh the big one right there. That is a good-looking fish right there. We'll put it up there for you, folks. Stick around here. We've got the presentation. Don't go anywhere, folks. He's going to raise his first shield here at the NPFL. 514, 514. Another good fish right there on the smallmouth. All right, listen, you talked about your sponsors. You talked about the baits. Let's talk about the family and the friends and the support. Who'd you like to thank?
Oh yeah, my wife, dealing with me and what we do, I fish 2 tours. I've been home for like 30 days since February, so dealing with that, and we have 2 young little boys, Finn and Flint. She keeps the fort fortified when I'm gone. She deals with everything and a lot of my business stuff. I really appreciate that, because that way I get to focus on fishing and get to travel and do all that stuff. Hopefully we can do this a couple more times this year. But my whole family, my dad for getting me into bass fishing, giving me the opportunity to do this. I got a pretty sweet job, and I never take it for granted, because one day I'm gonna look back and like, man, that's awesome. And my little boy, he loves it, because he thinks it's the coolest thing ever. I want him to play golf, but he wants to bass fish for a living.
I'll tell you what, you're doomed on both.
Yeah, it'd be better, but yeah, give me that trophy.
There we go. Give it over right here. Hand him that trophy right there, folks. Raise it up to the sky. Fly that man to the moon. Drew Cook, your champ. Stop number 5 of the NPFL here at the St. Lawrence River in Massena, New York. Put that on the table. Grab that check from Billy Thomas. Raise it up to the sky, folks. He's in a New York state of mind, said Billy Joel. Right there, Mr. Drew Cook. $100,000 richer, and the bonus, $5,000 for running that Yamaha this week, brother. So $105,000 right there. Look, you've had a storied career. You're still young in your career, fishing the elites now here at the NPFL. We're honored that you've given us an opportunity to come over here and see what we have to offer. We hope that it's everything that you'd imagined. You're raising your first shield here. We take pride in that shield. When we developed it, Brad, myself, Michelle, and Paul, the check here, we got to that money that we needed to be to compete, and now you can always say that you're an NPFL champion. And for your son there saying it's the coolest thing, by golly, I think it's the coolest thing.
Yeah, he's going to love the trophy. He's a big trophy guy, but I appreciate everything y'all do. I've had a blast fishing over here. It's so much fun. It's very homey, if that makes any sense. It's been a great experience, and I'm looking forward to the years to come.
All right, my man. Everybody, put your hands together one more time for Drew Cook. Stop number 5, the NPFL, St. Lawrence River, Massena, New York. Everybody, thank you so much for coming down here to the Massena Intake Ramp. All the folks that watched that on their live stream, we appreciate all the support. A lot of great chatter out there through Fullcom Media and the NPFL. Everybody, God bless America. Be safe getting home. Love you, Mom and Dad. Good night.
That's a big one there. I mean, they're a great big one. Now we got ourselves a rodeo. You tried it, didn't you? You tried to break me off on that boulder. No. Goodness, dude. And you're not gonna believe this? It's tagged. I saw that fish in practice and didn't throw at it, because even though I wanted to catch it, because it was tagged. That is a specimen. I mean, a daggum fine specimen.
That's a 6-pounder. Now look at what I was talking about. Look at that tag. I might be making double the money on this bass. Heck yeah. Beautiful St. Lawrence River boulder bass. Big old smallmouth. Yes. It's a big one there. I mean, a great big one.